Hello, little ones. Would you like to hear a story? I've got one for you. From Rolling with Remix. Long ago, the land of Irion was a land of plenty, and many wanted to lay claim to its riches. When those who lived in Irion could no longer agree on who held what, civil war broke out across the entire realm, until the kobolds, in desperation to keep their kingdom afloat, summoned the dark and terrible Dragotha. The great dragon cared not for the alliances constantly made and broken across Irion, and razed many of its great cities to the ground, until a last desperate alliance finally slew the titanic worm. With no one in any shape to continue the fight, an armistice was reached, and the Great War ended. But tensions were still on the rise. 30 years later, a ragtag group of adventurers, who met at a harvest festival and joined forces to look for the missing mentor of one of their band, were hired by a mysterious old man to travel to the great city-states of Irion and perform acts of heroism that those in power would not approve of. But those same acts served to heighten tensions across the land, and the old man, secretly a scheming mind flayer, revealed that once more Irion had fallen into a great civil war. Now, with militaries and dark powers on the rise, our heroes gather their forces in hopes of saving what they can before Irion once more falls into ruin. Momo, the Aarakocra cleric.
You're my friend. You're my family. And I'll protect you at all costs.
Corellian, the kobold paladin.
I will not make the same mistakes again.
Malifan, the half-elf rogue.
I won't stand idle. Not while people's lives are at stake.
Oh, this should be fun.
Quintessa, the human fighter.
You shouldn't be surprised. Everyone is out for themselves in the end.
And Scam Likely, the goblin artificer.
There are three constants: death, taxes, and my ability to dodge both.
Unprepared though they might be, our heroes find themselves at the front lines of a great battle to save the fallen empires. Last time on Rolling with Remix, Fallen Empires. Our heroes did some more preparations around Battenrance Hall, which for Scab and Quintessa involved getting high for some reason. In the meantime, the rest of the party did some research into sunken cities around Irion, focusing on two: Yolroom, an ancient dwarven city in Lake Io, in the heartland of Irion, and Delphis, which lined up with the city east of the Shimmering Lights, where they thought Geisel would be. But any attempt to research Delphis was met with a strange, distorted figure, screaming at their minds in an ancient and alien language. Momo's casting of legend lore revealed only that such a figure must have been shielding any knowledge of Delphis from the rest of the world, but that there was some creature, he who has seen in dreams the gods' birth and death, in the west of Irion, that knew of Delphis despite this distorted creature's efforts. Our heroes then sent out scouting parties, one to Dragotha's lair to see what might be there waiting for them when they arrived, and another towards where they thought Yolroom would be in the heartland of Irion. Scam, in the meantime, went to the bank to take out a loan from Sena Nulad, the representative of her brother Nalur Nulad at Battenrance, getting 10 days to pay the loan back, or else she would come to collect. After some sparring between Malifane and Momo, and Scam having a terrifying dream of Dragotha wiping out his entire tribe, this time with Scam included, our heroes received a message from the scouting party sent to Yolroom that they had found Rankol, and he had found them, and doubtless slaughtered them. Rankol then sent a message to Corellian, saying that any further attempts would no doubt result in swift and total destruction. When asked if Yolroom was their next destination, the party wholeheartedly agreed, and in some cases screamed no, and decided to head out for Port Mirandu. On the way there, they passed ruined farmland with butchered farmers and their livestock, and a message declaring that this, no doubt the recent site of a butchery, was a historic place where Commander Kreni Nakata of the Okidi was promoted for putting down a farmers' rebellion. At Port Mirandu, our heroes met with Scam Likely's ex, Paulette Plinkwhistle, the head of the Tinkers Guild. After a brief altercation with some giant clockwork spiders, our heroes reached a deal with Paulette. A share of the treasure, and also Scam's share of the treasure, in exchange for support and supplies from the Tinker's Guild to venture out to Dragotha's lair and bring back whatever could be found there. What will our heroes find there? Will Paulette make good on her word? And is more of Scam Likely's love life to be found in the wastes of Dragotha? Find out on tonight's episode of Rolling with Remix, Fallen Empires. Hello and welcome to Fallen Empires. I thought I turned off the ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling during the intro. For those of you on Twitch, you'll know what I'm talking about. For those on YouTube, you'll not, because I edit these. I am Alex, your host and Dungeon Master, and joining me is my usual lovely cast of characters. We have Atlas.
All suffering is worth being able to pet a cute animal.
Correct. We have Scott.
My desk isn't next to an outlet, so I'm lying on the cold, hard ground. Ah! Trouble, trouble, trouble.
We have Jojo.
I'm still used to saying my name first, so every time you say Alice, I'm like, that's my spot.
Sorry.
I'm going by the left. I'm going by the left-right order that I have on on Firefox. So then next up would be Queen.
Hey, sluts, I'm gonna snap, crackle, and pop your fucking house down.
Sounds like a good time to me. And we have Xander.
Gun.
Gun.
You gun now.
All right. So, when last we left off, our heroes had arrived at Port Mirandu and made a deal with Paulette Flinkwhistle, the head of the Tinker's Guild and Scam Likely's ex, to get some supplies for an expedition out to the southeast of Irion and Dragotha's lair. They decided to stay at Ye Old Badger, which was a very raucous dive bar, as they clearly found out when they were woken in the morning by someone being thrown through a window and yelling, "I'm okay!" in the street below.
God damn it.
How many stories would they have fallen?
2.
That'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course they're fine. They said they'll be okay.
Exactly.
Is he walking, or...?
If you look out your window to check, you see a half-elf drunkenly stumbling off into the morning streets of Port Mirandu.
He's about as okay as he can be. Cool.
We're still in this Port Mirandu, that's for sure.
I opened my bag of holding in my room that night to correlate the contents of it, and I find that I can't seem to pull out the short bow Momo gave me.
What?
That's curious.
I wonder what happened to it. As Momo, you have the short bow in your inventory. Because I think you took it because Malifane was giving you shit.
Oh.
And I was very stealthy about it.
Mm-hmm. You didn't steal shit.
Malifane stole it.
Malifane stole shit and then gave it back.
You stole it?
Yeah, he's a rogue.
Oh, makes sense. I don't know why.
Alright
You tried
then.
to steal it from Malifane, and Malifane saw you did shit, and then Malifane re-stole it from Scam, and he couldn't because he has a wisdom modifier.
Was it stealing if I was given it?
Yes.
You.
So you stole it from me, but you can't say I stole it.
You can't.
If I was given it.
Granted. However, no. We're not going to continue this any further.
Alright then. Associates and Malifane, what are we doing today?
Damn, he's been relegated to non-associate. Tough. I was gonna show the entire city of Port Mirandu that Malifane is whipped in the sky, but now I just feel bad for him. Not being an acquaintance. Yikes.
Would you also like to feel the rapier? I'm pretty sure you wouldn't.
Is it clean?
Malifane rolls his eyes.
I mean, it's gonna take a while. It's getting
Yeah.
and we're also gonna stop off in Mothorn. Well, yeah, but like we're supplying here, and then we're heading to Mothorn to launch from there. Also, if we want to, hire any ne'er-do-wells to serve as expendable baggage, you can call them what you want: expendables, trap monkeys, meat shields, whatever you want.
I guess.
Sure.
I actually once hired actual monkeys to serve as trap shields. Yeah, yeah.
Why?
I paid them in bananas, and then after that excursion, I ran a brief but very, very well off monkey pelt business.
Do we even want to know?
I
I think
No.
it's all in the tin, honestly.
we already fucking know.
Yeah, I think it's the most self-explanatory thing I've ever done.
Honestly, yeah. Well, if
Except
we
Paulette,
are-
am I right? Up top. Hey.
No.
No.
I feel like everyone just turns to look at you.
Jibidi, give me a... Oh, wait, no, I don't have Jibidi. Fuck. Oh, that reminds
Change
me.
it back
didn't
to
you need
focusing,
find a
please.
pearl or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's one of the things I'm gonna do in town today.
What else do we need in terms of gearing up expedition supplies, that sort of thing?
Well, let's see. You're gonna want to make sure you stock up on any valuables you'll require for any sort of spell casting. If you need anything. I unfortunately don't have the money to buy the diamonds I need to revive people. So
I could do with a health potion, I guess, if we can find something.
I suppose. I do have this infusion that I might make, but it'll only really affect one person, and that person's probably going to be me, considering I very, very quickly almost embraced death, I think at least 5 times back in Ashenalora. So,
You
nah.
will die. You weren't on death's door.
I saw a tunnel.
I'm sure you of all people would.
It was beautifully crafted and bricked up and perfect for locomotion.
Bricked up. As in you weren't allowed in.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Is there anything else that you saw there?
Malphite, I hope you realize how evident it is that I am a sarcastic fuck.
He says that. No, he's saying that just sort of with like a chuckle in his voice.
He adds ad hoc to the statement. Yeah. Well, anyway, no. So we're gonna want things like we're gonna make sure we have tents. We're gonna, adequate amounts of rope, probably some grappling hooks, climbing gear, that kind of thing. That region, from just what I know, even though I can't directly recall, ain't the most hospitable. So we're gonna want to stock up on fresh water. I can also create water. So really, we just need the receptacles. Like barrels, crates, so I can store it in. Food. I can also make food, so we might be able to just.
Get a car with a horse.
I have a cart. I technically it's at Batonrance. I did not specify if I brought it with me.
Yep, it's still there.
Forgot about my cart.
You left your cart at that rat's.
Yep, I realize now I forgot my cart. It's fine. I mean, it was a cart. It only cost me about, I don't know, like 15 gold. It's not
Alright.
expensive.
Well, get a new one then.
Yeah, I mean, I can.
Get us a new one. Someone
Alright.
with a horse.
Fair.
Yeah, no, and if we want to save on food, I am able to create food and water. Through a spell that's literally called Create Food and Water.
Great food and water.
I don't have that prepared today, but I'll prepare that for the expedition. Basically, I can create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water. So, it should be enough to sustain up to 15 of us. The food's not tasty, but it's nourishing. So,
That's fine.
yeah. So if we just
that's
get like enough barrels that I could that could hold 30 gallons of water, then bam, I'll just generate that real easy.
Perfect.
We should probably also get some meat as well. Meat, vegetables.
Nah,
and bread and
I
stuff.
think the food I can make is probably the best.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
not in
spell would
terms,
cover it.
not in terms of quality, but the food is nourishing enough. It covers all of our basic needs. That said, if you want to buy some like raw meat for the purpose of like warding off, rather throwing into any wild animals that might try to fuck with us, it might not be the worst option.
Yeah.
That's true.
But food wise and water wise, we're good.
Do we feel like the armor that we have is sufficient enough?
I mean, I'm doing pretty all right. But if you wanna, I also don't think I have much money for buying new things like
don't think
that.
I
It's a
can
little
afford it.
pricey. I mean, I don't know. I'm rocking some pretty scrappy. I think what is this? Yeah, scale mail is one word. I mean, I would not mind going up to something a bit heftier. But again, I can't exactly afford it. I could. Yeah, I'm not. I'm also not a smith, so I don't exactly forge my own things either.
Heal.
In terms of
Yeah.
hirelings, would we want to wait till we get to Mothorn for them?
Yes. Yeah, Mothorn is just the absolute. It is just. Let's just say you'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Good, saves on money for the, you don't have to pay them on the road over then.
Exactly, trap monkeys.
Okay, well, let's get started
Let's
then.
get shopping.
Wait, Alex, would you mind throwing up the world map real quick?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah, so looking down at we did send a scouting party there. I forgot about that. Do we not get info on that if we're away from Batrance Hall?
Actually, they'll be heading back that way, and you'll probably be able to meet them in Mothorn.
If they don't die a horrific fate, yes. Great, awesome. Yeah, so that area is not hospitable. We'll probably also want to get some beast of burden. I'm not sure exactly how much Paulette is covering in terms of actual organization, or if she's just giving us the money. But either way, beast of burden that can traverse that territory. Not horses, maybe ox, but if we get something a bit more local to that region, it would probably help. It's very, I mean, they don't call them Badlands for no reason.
That's a great point. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
She was going to provide us with some supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about we see what she gives us first, and then we go from there?
Okay.
Furthermore, in terms of a little bit more technical things, it's been a while since I've been in Port Mirandu, but if anyone wants to stock up on the interesting doodads that might prove useful out there, I'm not sure how many, things you can buy here, but if there's any black water that you can buy that you can use for igniting, flammable things. Although,
if that's the case, it would be worth stopping by Isles of Vials. I think they would have some stuff like that.
oh yeah, I think I remember them.
Maybe not Blackwater, but definitely other potions.
I will say
We
though,
need to go to
yeah, I will say though that because we're going into Dragotha's lair, I don't think fire is our go-to source of energy damage. There's some things there that, I don't know, I feel like we might be dealing with fire-based things, so maybe things that are more cold, or literally anything other than fire, it might help. Unfortunately, a lot of my things are explosive. There is a feat, I don't remember what it is, maybe someone else has, that lets you change the energy type of your spells.
I think it's Magic Adaptist?
Maybe?
Something like
Because
that.
I had a friend who cast Fireball but did lightning damage instead.
Oh, Elemental Adaptist.
Elemental Adept, thank you, yes. I might take that as my next feat. Because who doesn't want to do an ice fireball?
Yeah, I was thinking of Elemental Mastery, where it's like ignore resistance and make immunity into resistance.
Oh
That's a
yeah, that's
different
also a pretty good one.
All right. Either way,
Let's go.
you head out into the streets of Port Mirandu and feel a surge of chaotic energy.
Oh boy.
Oh
It's time to
boy.
say-
Yeah, thank you for the bits, Kyle.
Thank you for the bits, Kyle. Technically, we only have one card draw since I forgot to reset the card draw thing from last time.
Who drew last time?
It was Scam.
Scam.
That
Yeah, it was me
means
last
that
time.
we cycle back. It's Corellian's turn.
Oh boy. That is the twins. The one that looks scarily like Malphane and Eskull.
Wow, it really does.
In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and say that as you head through the streets of Port Mirandu, you pass by some graffiti high up on a wall, reading, Esgull was here.
Malphite, look!
Is this the same? I want to be sure. Is this the same material as when we saw in Reveal?
Yes.
Oh.
That ought to do it. That definitely ought to do it.
Why is his handwriting so shit?
Because he is a literal child.
He's not a literal child.
Well, he's certainly child-minded, that's for sure.
Uh-huh.
Graffiti. I snap my fingers and prestidigitate it away.
Hey!
Wait, Scam, no!
It's gone.
Scam!
What?
Can you just not do that, please?
Oh shit, was that important? Sorry, I thought we were just talking. I was paying attention to this baking cart on the street over here. Sorry, I just saw the graffiti and I was like, oh shit, I gotta get rid. I care about this city even though if this city doesn't care about me, okay?
Go fuck yourself, Skim!
Hey, fuck you, Dylan!
Ah,
Fucking
yes,
hate
the
that guy.
sweet sounds of Port Miranda.
Well, he's
Where's off?
passed around here.
Oh,
at
that's
least.
the graffiti, that's just gone now. What? What did it say? I'm sorry, I'm a lead? Wait, I'm confused as to how graffiti could be utilized as a lead.
Also, Malphane, he knows about Eskull, I told him.
Oh, we had to do with Esgull. Oh, shit,
Yes.
sorry, Mal. Didn't mean to screw up your
It
investigation.
literally said Eskull was here!
I didn't read it!
Oh. Can you even
Clearly.
read?
Yes, I can read in at least 3 languages.
Bitch, I can read in 7.
Damn. You wanna teach me one of those sometime?
Wait,
Sure, why not?
Okay.
No, look, Mal, sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to actually, shit, my bad. Look, if it's any consolation, I don't think that, the graffiti itself would have been a strong lead of tracking anything down. However, when you have a literal diviner, I'm pointing at Momo, that could probably help a lot.
You know what? You're right. Besides, we already investigated the stuff that it's made out of anyways. We know what we have.
Yeah. Dang, okay.
I lost my cool for a moment. And
No, it's okay.
We'll find him.
I just wasn't paying attention.
anyways.
Anyway?
Is there anywhere that we want to head first?
Well, I need to go to a jeweler to pick up a pearl so I can get Jibidi back. Furthermore, Alex, is there a from my previous years past here in Port Mirandu, do I know any sort of, let's call them acquisition specialists? those who are good at tracking things down, particularly of the magical nature.
They don't exactly have a shop and they move around like a lot, but there are people like that in town. Or at least there were when you were last here.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my eye out for them while I'm doing my other shopping and just kind of see if I can get any info about where they might be.
Okay.
Nice.
But yeah, the first thing I want to do is I want to get Jubity back, so I want to go to a jeweler shop. That's my task. So you can either stay with me or split off and we can meet somewhere else later. Either way, I don't care.
Well,
Thanks, Corellian.
Ugh, disgusting. I'm gonna get potions.
I think I'm gonna try and find some sort of Actually, I don't know what I'm looking for. I think I'm just gonna tag along with Corellian and Scam as well.
Okay.
All by myself.
Rip.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to remember what armor I was wearing.
It's alright.
I think you're wearing studded leather.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's studded leather plus your dex, which is really good, and then you got the buckler, so I think you're good armor-wise.
Sick.
Studded
Fun.
leather is 12 plus... Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So we
a
got
simpleton
the,
and have normal leather.
You might want an armor upgrade then.
I don't think I have the money for it.
I can spot you some if you'd like.
If you come with me.
Of course.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get potions first and then I'll look for them.
Alright. First we're gonna head off with Momo, Corellian, and Scam as they head into the merchant district of Port Mirandu, over towards Pulse Jewelers, the notable jeweler that is in this part of town.
Okay.
All right. You enter. A little bell over the door rings, and Pulse, the tiefling who runs this particular shop, looks at you all as you enter. Big ol' smile on their face, and a quick look around says that from the last time you were here, Corellian, they have expanded the inventory quite a bit.
Ooh.
Do I know this fella?
Yes, this is Pulse. They have been running basically their own store for many, many years. Rather flamboyant, but they know their stuff when it comes to praising things.
Pulse!
Scam likely! I thought you were dead.
You know, I come pretty damn close the last few years.
Disappointment to us all.
Incredibly so. What exactly
Yeah.
brings you back to Port Mirandu, if I may ask?
Business, unfortunately, you know. But you don't have to concern yourself with any of that. You should just have to worry about the business I'm bringing in here today.
Of course, of course. Anything in particular you're looking at?
Yes, I am in the market for a pearl, and I'm not like a normal pearl. I need a pearl that's worth at least 100 gold.
Oh, well, lucky you, I've got a couple of gems worth about that much. Lots of people dropping off gold and gemstones here, getting what they can in raw coinage before, getting out while the getting's good.
Right, yeah. I'm specifically looking for a pearl, just so you know.
Of course,
I'm
of
not
course.
interested in other gemstones.
All right.
Diamond.
What was that, Corellian?
You mentioned diamonds earlier.
The diamonds I need 300 gold for, and I can't cover that right now. I'd
Good luck
rather...
getting that here!
Yeah, no, I did not come in with that expectation.
All right. Pulse digs through several display cases and drawers before finding a pearl, knocking on the glass, pointing to it. Something like this, what you're looking for.
Can I get an appraisal of it?
It looks to be worth at least 100 gold.
Okay, yeah, no, that should do pretty nicely. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Then in that case, I'll just have the coinage, and this pearl is all yours, my friend.
Yes, great. I hand over the 100 coins. Now, good. Okay, yeah, Crowley, is there anything you want from me or something?
Krellin sort of glances through the cases. Scam, did the diamonds have to be in particular, I don't know, a specific number of them, or just...
No, they're just diamonds that are worth a total of 300 gold.
Well, in that case, I would like an amount of diamonds that is worth 300 gold.
I'm actually
you
going
buying
to roll to see how many diamonds Pulse actually has worth that much.
Great.
Oh my god! Wow! Pulse is actually relatively stocked of diamonds!
Replete with diamonds.
Wow.
I will fork over the coin in exchange for diamonds, then.
How many?
How many of those, how many would be, like, I suppose just one?
Equal to 300.
That one that would be worth 300, or...
So you need 3 total diamonds. Pulse
Okay.
only has gems worth up to 100 right now.
Oh, okay, gotcha, thank you. So, yeah, 3 diamonds then.
Are you buying those from me or what?
Carlene ignores you until the transaction is complete.
The transaction
Wait,
is
hold on.
complete. Pulse digs out some diamonds they think look particularly pretty and hands them over. Oh, of
I'd
course.
appreciate- Crowley wordlessly turns to Scam and just, like, passes over the diamonds. There.
Wait, are you serious?
Well, it's likely you're gonna save one of our asses with them.
I will not waste these. I promise. Okay, yep, tuck them away. Oh, yeah, actually, let me think. I think I need one more, actually, and I'll buy this one. Just for safety's sake, just so I can have it. You also have any gemstones that are worth about 50 gold?
Oh, plenty.
Yeah, give me a nice, pretty shiny one.
All right. Pulse looks through, seems to have their eyes set on a ruby that looks to be worth about 50.
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I'll take that.
Ah, excellent. I assume you hand over the coinage and get
I do.
a shiny ruby.
I do. Right. Excellent. So, great. Good doing business with you. I was about to offer you a bunch of lead, but I realized it's in the astral plane, so never mind.
Oh, you know, it happens sometimes.
Yeah, it's just fucking life. Anyway, go fuck yourself.
Go
And I
fuck
walk
yourself, says Pulse without any malice in their voice.
I love this town.
I assume you have a former friendship with him?
What? No, we fucking hate each other.
Makes sense to me. Okay.
Yeah, God, he's the worst. No, I mean, I've bought from him before, but he's like a pompous asshole.
Pulse
You can still hear me, Pulse, I know. Yeah, I know.
Pulse is gender fluid, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're just a pompous asshole, right, Pulse?
Exactly.
Yeah, we get each other. But we hate each other. But we do business together, it's fine. It's
it is
Port
what-
Miranda.
It's what it is.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Okay.
Thanks
Yeah.
for the call.
All right. Cutting over to Malafane and Contessa, splitting off towards Isles of Vials. You get there, and there are all sorts of boards over the doors and windows and a sign reading "Closed for repairs." Malafane, you remember the last time you were at Isles of Vials? There was a lightning storm and a bunch of Okidi and militia fighting in here. Stuff was exploding.
Right. I hadn't considered that.
What happened?
So, remember the historic site from earlier?
Yes.
That wasn't just limited to the outskirts.
Wow. Remind me why you tried to make peace with the Okiti?
It seemed like a good idea at the time. Honestly, I still would have tried it. I don't.
And how
want
did
any,
that go down?
I don't want any wars going on right now.
I know you don't. I don't want any either. But now what do we do?
I'm sure we can figure out something. I mean, as much as I despise him, he has some sort of knowledge with alchemy.
Do you mean
Scamio.
scam? Yes.
Scamio, yes. Maybe we can ask him, perhaps.
Okay, Malafane, I'm going to be quite honest. I understand that Scam is not the easiest person to get along with. At the same time, you're being a little too harsh.
Maybe.
It's like, I understand you're the sort who wants to retort in those situations, but sometimes it's best to bite your tongue, okay?
It's not easy putting up with someone like that, much less what I already had to put up with in the first place. But
Well, you put up with me well enough.
I refuse to make a comment there.
Okay, well, now the potions are out of the window, can we, well, literally, can we get armor instead?
Sure. Let's head over to Dark Helmet.
Dark helmet, alright,
All right.
we go.
You head down a couple more streets over towards Dark Helmet. Ilfin Halfheart, Bryce is his son. Bryce is the one who is working at Baton Rance. Looks up as you enter, sees you, Malafane. Ah, hello there. Is the buckler I made treating you well?
Yes, it works like a charm. Thank you very much.
Of course. And who is this young woman with you?
Well, looks to Quintessa.
Hi, I'm Quintessa Krina.
Ah, a pleasure. Also, please pay attention while you're in my store. There are a lot of hot things and you could get hurt.
Lovely.
Quintessa here is in the market for some new armor, something a little bit sturdier than typical leather. What do you got, Wolfen?
Well, as you know, I've got several options. If she wants more freedom of movement, obviously the best choice would be studded leather.
That is what I was thinking, yes. Pardon me.
You okay?
Just something stuck in my throat. But yeah, I can have studded.
Ah, excellent. That would be 45 gold for a set.
Oh, that's it. Okay. I was expecting it to be a lot more expensive.
Oh, if you wanted expensive, you'd be looking at the full plate armor.
Oh, no. I'm quite small.
You sure you don't want me to spot you for that?
Malafane, I am a literal stick. Alright, how much, 45 or 40?
45, yes.
Alright, oh fuck, what is maths? Well, she hands over the gold.
Alright. You hand
Things
over...
going okay. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You hand over 45 gold, Ilfrin retrieves a set of studded leather. Here you are! You'll probably need to adjust some of the straps so that it fits, but otherwise you should have no issues.
Thank you very much, I appreciate it.
Of course.
Have things been going okay since the attack?
As well as they can. They have me very busy making extra sets of armor just in case the Okiti come back.
At least you're in business then, I suppose.
At least.
Bryce doing okay for himself as well?
When he remembers to write, yes.
Yes, remembering to write. Right, Malafane.
Okay, listen. It was a long journey.
I mean, I would have written to you if you'd have stayed in one place at a time.
I'm sorry.
I forgive you, I'm joking.
This seems like the sort of thing I should really not be hearing, so...
Don't worry, it's just jest. But, thank you for your time.
Of course. And, you head out, catch up with the rest of the party, because the merchant district is relatively compact with all the sorts of shops that adventurers need.
Nice. Hey, fuckers, I've got some studs.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, are we catching up with them? What's going on?
You are catching up with them, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, dope. I got diamonds.
Oh, nice.
So if any of you die, I'll bring you back.
I appreciate that.
Awfully kind of you.
Yeah, don't look too deeply into it.
Wouldn't think of it.
Yeah, Momo, furthermore, for the purposes of our expedition, once we actually start sending out, I'm going to be rendering the sending stones inactive for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got to bring Jabidi back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
If you need any help with that, if there's anything I can do to help.
Literally, you can do 0 things to help me in that regard.
Well, at least I offered.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I'm thinking I'll keep the bag of holding, by the way, just for any potential loot we may come across, so... Or if we ever need to throw some back in the astral plane.
Speaking of which, and he kind of holds up the torn pieces from earlier. You wouldn't think it's possible to actually put one back together, would you?
I mean, I could. I literally could, but you have to understand, Mal, it's not how a bag of holding works. Buddy, no. Oh, Scam's like looking at you like, it's just like, oh, honey, no. Just this kind of like, oh, you pathetically cute little thing. That's not how that works. She's gone. Even if I rebuilt that one, it would just be creating a new pocket dimension for it to sit in. Nah, she's floating out there in a different plane. Nope,
So there's
can't reclaim anything.
no way to retrieve her then.
Other than going there ourselves and dragging her down.
Don't give him ideas.
Give me 1 second. Malafane runs to the booksellers.
Good luck finding a plane shift spell. You fuck.
So
I'll chase after him.
you dash into the booksellers. Have you been there before, if I remember correctly?
We bought our
I
map
don't
there.
remember. Oh wait, he got the calligrapher's supplies there.
You got the calligrapher supplies. You run over there and immediately run to where they claim to have planar maps.
Hey,
Mal! Stop!
Quintessa. Sorry I ran off like that.
No, Mal, we're not going to the astral plane!
Correction, we're not going to the astral plane now.
Oh, you're so stupid, it's adorable.
Yep. Planar maps. Got any?
Please.
Please.
We've got a couple, says the old man behind the counter. Which plane in particular?
Do you have one for the astral plane by any chance?
Oh, yes, of course. That's one of the best sellers when it comes to planar maps.
Why?
They do tell.
Well, it's one of the, I believe they call them the transitional planes. One of the easiest planes to get to and from anywhere else in the multiverse. The other ones would be the ethereal plane and the shadow plane.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, I'll take one.
Of course. Do you have the coin for it?
I do indeed, sir.
All right.
And he pulls out the 1,000 fucking gold.
You just kind of had it. It's fine.
He kinda had it, even after the pickpocketing that Momo did.
Guys, why did my stomach just start hurting?
All right.
Uh,
I now have 1,628 gold and
The
200
fuck
platinum.
is Call of Ichak?
You look around and you see one book
I
labeled.
mean, I'm not there. I just saw that on the list. I'm just sorry. That was me. I just saw that name. I'm like,
The Call of
fuck?
Ichak is a book.
Ah.
Uh-huh. It's certainly a book. You hand
just
over
for-
the multitudes of gold, and the old man reaches his hand into nothing. It disappears into this, like, suddenly appearing hole in space, and he pulls out this very small-looking map with a blue seal on top that looks like it slides away, and hands it over to you. Best of
I
luck
am
in
very
whatever
fascinated.
interests you in the astral plane.
Thank you! Also, before we go, this is Scott talking, but is there actually any weight to this, or just so I can put it in the inventory?
It would weigh the same as a regular map, I believe, so...
I will look that up in a
Negligible
moment.
weight.
Negligible
Also-
weight.
Also,
It's
before
paper.
we go, this is kind of a Queen and Quinn talking. Where it says novel, can she see any of her own novels?
She can see shelves full of her novels.
That's so cool!
Are you gonna do that
That's
thing that authors do in
awesome.
airports sometimes where they just walk in and start signing their books? Like,
Can I discreetly go and sign my own book?
Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, fuck yeah.
if they give you shit, just be like, it's cool, I'm the author.
Yeah, he doesn't see you.
Nice!
This is just for flavor text, do not mind it. Malfin just smirks.
Alright, time to go!
And you
Really?
head.
You actually did that.
Fuck yeah, I did.
I can't hear you. What? What? And you just head out, leaving a very confused old man.
Mm-mm.
Momo's very like spaced out and like just staring into the crowds of people.
So, before everyone else ran off, are they actually? Crowley sort of scans the crowd. Should stop by the Tinkers Guild and see what Paulette's got.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an executive decision and say that you probably don't want me to go there with you.
I mean, it was very entertaining her singing the spiders on you.
Fine, if you insist, I'll
they
come
are
along.
beautiful pieces of craftsmanship.
If you insist, I'll come along to look at my disgustingly hot ex.
I mean, you can right outside.
No, I'll go in. But I'm also trying to keep my ear to the ground about any of these traveling fucks that I dealt with kind of before. Don't know if they're still in town, but I'm hoping to meet up with them again.
What sort of thing do they do?
They specialize in acquiring rare things. Let's just say I dropped an inquiry with him many years ago, and I don't want to follow up with it.
Well, Krellian sort of ponders it a little bit. I mean, I would say that the down by the docks would probably be the best place for looking for traveling people of the kind that you would probably inquire with.
I mean, it's still early. Would you mind if we took like an hour just to kind of snoop around a little bit?
No.
I'll go with you to Paulette's. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Just let everyone know where everyone's going.
Take out my saying stone. Hey, Momo.
Momo's right here.
Yeah, I know, I'm still doing it. We're going looking around. Stay here and let anyone else you meet know that what we're doing. Okay?
We
Okay.
should wait until Olivine and Quintessa, come back.
Off on an adventure!
Scam, you run off.
Scam fucks off. Krellian is going to wait until Olivine and Quintessa
And I
come
run to the
back.
docks. Well, that use of the saying stone is expended for the day.
Okay, excellent. We say goodbye to that sending stone.
Bye.
See
Farewell.
you tomorrow, sending stone.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah.
Bye, sending
As Malifane and Quintessa go back to Momo and Carillion.
Hey guys, what's where did Stan go?
Hello.
He went to the docks.
Oh.
Why?
He's looking for people that he made inquiries with years ago, something about travel. I should probably go make sure he doesn't get his
Yeah, I was about to say, you let him go by himself.
That's yeah.
Alright, let's go.
So what'd you find at the bookstore?
We got a map.
Of what?
The astral plane, of course.
God damn it, Malifane.
Tried to warn him.
I'm
Alright.
sure that's going to be very, very useful as we go into Dragotha's lair.
Hey, I already said this. We're not going to the astral plane. Yet.
We'll put a whole dragon into the astral plane and hope that Ravenella can slay it in the astral plane.
You have a good sense of humor, Momo. And he
At
sort
least
of
we'll-
pats him on the head.
At least we'll be cheering for her.
Hi, Scam Likely. How you doing? Have you seen these two?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. At the docks.
I'm just running on the docks going, hi, Scam Likely. Nice to meet you. Have you seen these two fucks? just asking around.
Eventually, after quite a bit of yelling at "Have you seen these two fucks?" one's like, yeah, those two from the corporation that we cannot legally name in this particular day and time," stares directly at the fourth wall.
Fantasy Amazon. Yeah, I remember them.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Fantasy Amazon.
Amazonian.
Or sorry, for the Adventure fans, for the Adventure Zone fans out there, Fantasy Costco.
Fantasy Costco, of course. Yeah, I heard they got a boat and sailed off toward, I think, Sideria, hearing there was more gains to be got out there.
You're joking. Damn it. Okay. Well, does anyone else, any other acquisition specialists in town that have moved in recently?
Moved in? No. Moved out like a lot. Apparently,
Yeah.
most of them were the rat men.
Oh, yeah, no, the city's dying. Alright, cool. Bye. I just dejectedly walk back towards my group.
Bye.
Sad piano music follows you as you reunite with the rest of the group.
It's the Charlie Brown piano music.
Oh.
No, not that one.
Right, so, Paulette's, yes.
Yeah, no, they're not here, so let's go to Paulette.
Yeah,
Yep,
the faster the better.
Alright. You head to the official district, back into the Tinker's Guild office, and up to Paulette. As you get there, there's another one of the gigantic clockwork spiders who is looking over at you with several boxes strapped to it with lengths of rope. Paulette peeks around behind the desk and around the spiders like, yeah, I was wondering when you assholes get here.
I pet the spider.
The spider has no
Okay.
reaction.
Those spiders really are a thing of beauty.
I mean, a lot of people say the exact opposite, but what can you do?
I mean, I can appreciate craftsmanship.
Ah, fair. Anyway.
So, this is, I take it, supplies?
Yes, that is your beast of burden. In here, she pats one of the boxes, is your climbing supplies. And, all these other boxes, extra dimensional spaces. You can store all sorts of... Yeah.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, the boxes are holding.
They're empty though, aren't they?
All except for the one that has your climbing supplies in them.
Alright, that's useful.
Bloody hell. Thank you.
Thanks, I guess.
Wonderful.
Yeah, just make sure they don't come back empty, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, they won't.
Of course.
Wait, they're definitely bigger than a bag of holding, Paulette. Do they have a larger weight capacity?
I'd say they could carry around 2, maybe 2.5 times as much of his bag of holding.
Okay, that's an improvement. All right.
It really is, yeah.
It.
Welcome to the Tinkers Guild. We improve things.
Yeah, you're not actually welcoming me to the Tinkers Guild, you know
you
it.
You are 100% not welcome me ever again.
Yeah, you banned me for life. I remember I was there. Yeah, and just, further point of clarification.
Scam!
No, let me say it. Further point of clarification is you gave me shit for not helping you after I fucked your shit up, but to be fair, you banned me immediately after that happened, so I couldn't have helped you even if I wanted to. So you know what?
I think you helped by not making things worse. Come on, Scamuel.
I don't know. I know, Paulette. Did I help by not making things worse after destroying your life's work?
So
by accident,
it's okay,
I remind you.
So fun fact, I deactivated most of the weapons on this spider so you don't try to, loot it for parts, but it can still shoot you with gas. Let's see what it does.
What's the gas? Wait, what?
No, wait,
gas sprays over scam likely. Make a constitution save.
It's got I go right with my mouth open. Oh, yeah, make a con save. Jokes on you, I'm decent at con saves. 14?
Yes, 14? +4.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Then that's an 18.
18. It tastes like ass and is gonna taste like ass for several hours, but otherwise you feel fine.
What was that supposed to? Was that just supposed to taste bad? What was that supposed to do?
It was supposed to, completely paralyze you with pain.
Paulette, you know that I've altered my body so much with chemicals these past few years. This is really hard to work on me.
I guess I'll just have to settle for the fact that your lifespan is probably drastically reduced, and in a matter of years, you will be just dust in the ground.
Yeah, you know what? You don't look so good yourself, you old bag of bones.
Wow, Paulette, I didn't know you were such an optimist.
It helps to think of a long-term goal in these trying times.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you very, very much for the supplies, the beautiful spider, and we will be taking our leave as soon as we physically can. Curly is steering Scam out.
Yeah, I need milk that I could wash this out with. This is worse than being pepper sprayed. Well, you know what? Actually, once the aftertaste kicks in, it's not that bad.
Stop.
And then there's the aftertaste, and it's worse!
Oh god, it's worse! It's so much worse! Oh wait, nope. It's okay. Ah, it's back! Oh god, it's a roller coaster of emotion.
And as you exit the Tinkers Guild, you feel a surge of chaotic energy.
Scammer's just doing the fucking kombucha meme over and over again.
It's Scott's turn.
It's Scott's turn.
No. Well. Oh boy,
and
what's
I
Scott
think
gonna
Scott
pull?
is. Oh wait, never mind. I see the thing. Scott's
He's
on mute.
alive!
Okay.
Ooh, what's this?
The hidden truth.
Has his card been pulled before?
It has. Since you're not a spellcaster, you do not gain a spell slot back. Instead, you gain a ritual scroll.
Ooh.
Of what?
I will look through and determine what it is.
Okay, excellent. Nice.
In the meantime, the spider follows you downward into the streets of Port Mirandu. A lot of people see it come down. Some scream, and just about everyone gives it a wide berth.
Yes. Hey, I think I can use this thing. Oh, my mouth is still with this. I'm gonna draw a mustache on it later.
I feel something tells me that Paulette may have installed anti-U measures.
You don't know that. We don't know that. None of us know that.
This
We literally
spider
know
is
that it
entirely
has to.
anti-scam.
I mean, listen, I could take precautions with the gas.
How about we don't do that, and you wait to potentially sabotage the fucking spider until we're done with it, yes?
Are you giving me ideas?
No, Samuel, I'm removing them forcibly from your mind. Unless it's good for you.
Sabotage. Oh, yeah. Good to know. Good to know. Anyway, let's go buy some things that we can use, yeah?
Okay, so would the spider perhaps be able to pull a cart?
Theoretically,
What size is the spider?
the spider is large.
Oh yeah, easily. You should be able to pull a cart. So let's see. Barrels can hold up to 40 gallons of liquid. And they cost like 2 gold per barrel. My spell, I think, is what, 30 gallons of water? Let me double check what it said. Because we might just need the one. Although we could, in theory, use multiple, because I could I doubt that we're gonna drink. Oh yeah, no, I said it's 40-gallon barrels, and I can make 30 gallons of water. So like, honestly, if we just have the one barrel and like cast at the start of each day, then that should work.
Right, so barrel, cart, anything else, do you all think?
What was that? Sorry.
Barrel, cart, anything else, do you all think? Or...
Tents, I would assume. Do
I
all
was
you
going
do?
to mention tents earlier, but
Yeah. Do you have bedrolls?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, you do.
Mhm.
I don't think I do, so I'll probably buy a bedroll for myself. Yeah, a tent can fit 2 people. So there's, let's see, Malifay and Quintessa, Momo and Corellian, and me and Jibidi. You know, unless any of you want to spend the night with old
and
Scamuel.
Jibidi.
Me
Yeah,
and
no.
Jibidi, gotcha, first thing. Me and Jimmy got it. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yes, it's totally fine. Let's see. We got climbing gear, so Paula gave us climbing gear. I opened the box. Is it a climbing set for each of us?
Yes.
Oh, that's super handy. Okay, cool. So yeah, how about we just I'll buy my own tent, and then if you all want to split the cost of your tents for a gold a person, then I'll buy mine. Oh shit! I think I'm at carrying capacity. I might need to dump a few things. I'll start dumping a few things into the boxes of holding.
Excellent.
Dump them.
I will. What is heaviest for me?
Your dick.
I mean, my alchemist supplies is pretty heavy. Yeah, you're right. Up top, Quintessa. Bam. Yeah.
Also,
Kachiga.
I have determined that the spell scroll in question, contact other plane.
Are you?
Oh,
That's a good spell to
I
have.
see.
You're
And no,
not
that can't
helping.
contact the elf. That can't contact the elf.
No, but it might be able to contact the half elf.
No, no. I think the way the spell works is you can like contact like an entity from from a plane or something
You
like
contact a demigod, the spirit of a long dead sage, or some other mysterious entity from another plane.
Oh, Eskel's mysterious enough.
that.
Ooh, that's actually a really tough choice. Would you rather contact Eskel or Ravanala?
Neither of them qualify.
Fuck me. Okay.
They're native
Yeah,
to the
they're not
material
powerful.
plane,
Yeah.
and they're nowhere near powerful enough for it to qualify.
Would someone like... No, I'll ask that later.
I mean, we
Okay.
could contact like a god from the astral plane and say like, "Hey, so you seen
The
an
fu-
elf running around here?"
the fun thing about gods on the astral plane is there aren't really gods on the astral plane.
Oh.
They're kind of. I don't know if you know this, but the astral plane's kind of full of the corpses of dead gods.
Oh. Well, we could cast Speak with Dead alongside it. No.
I like
How
your
that
innovation. What else what else supplies wise are we thinking about? We got tents. We got. Does anyone want to cover the barrel that we need?
I got the barrel.
Okay. You got the barrel.
I'll just go ahead and pull up the general store, because that's where you'll be able to get all this.
Yeah.
Also, breaking character, I just read the flavor text for Contact Other Plane, and oh god.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh god. Okay.
I don't imagine we'll need torches. For those of us who don't have dark vision, I can create light, pretty easily.
I can also create light.
Yeah. I imagine we'll want to bring, I don't know, soap.
I was
If any of
just
you
about
feel like
to mention soap.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
That's
could be
real
useful.
cheap. So, does anyone want to cover, like, I don't know, maybe like 10 bars of soap or something? Just for... That should be what? That should run you about, what, 2 silver?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, if you want to get like 10 bars of soap? Okay.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Let's see. We could definitely probably benefit from a 10-foot pole.
I don't know why, but I just felt the strangest tingling sensation. No, whatever. I don't know.
Whatever.
Really don't
Anyways.
know.
I don't want to know either.
I could do the lantern, actually.
Ooh, what about a disguise kit?
I'm boring
I
enough. I
don't see the use in the disguise kit where we're going.
I don't think that you would particularly benefit from a disguise kit, Mama.
You need
I'm not
proficiency
saying
as
for
well.
myself, because he kind of like looks down, spreads his wings a little, like.
Yeah.
Although an herbalism kit might be of some use.
I'm not Momo, I'm Blomo, the other last Aarakocra of Irion.
Although
I'm the better one!
Malefane kind of like hangs his head, although an herbalism kit might be of some use.
Okay.
Possibly. Yeah, wait. I don't see it on the list here. Was there a place I can buy some healing kits?
I'll have to double check.
Okay. Since that's a nice non-magical way of stabilizing people.
Mm-hmm.
And they're woefully underused in D&D.
Have
Hi.
you gotten a cart yet?
No, that's 15 gold.
Probably the last thing we get before we leave.
Yeah.
Looks
Okay,
like not
yeah.
Port Morandu.
Okay, no healing kits in Port Morandu. Okay, that's fine.
Alright. I will buy a hooded lantern then.
What all comes in an explorer's kit again?
It's torches, but I just want a lantern because it looks better.
Pretty sure there's a bedroll.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just buying a bedroll. We don't need the rations. I have pythons, and we also have a climbing gear, so we should be fine.
Yep.
In
Explorer's kit is backpack, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, torches, rations, and water skin. And a rope.
yeah, we don't need any of that. I can magically create flame, so that's fine.
Okay.
Well, just in case you're never here, I will get the lantern.
Okay.
I want to be this universe of Florence Nightingale, okay?
Hey.
We all have rope, right? We all have rope.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
that's good.
actually probably need to replace some of mine. It's seen better days.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. Do we want to perchance buy any chains
Why would we
Why
want
would we need
chains?
chains?
to hold things better than with rope?
Oh.
I
Tempting.
actually hadn't thought about that. Hey, excuse me?
Nothing.
Okay.
Gross.
Is there any place I can buy a flask?
So about
Actually-
that, remember when we were here last time? How the raids and the fires and the explosions and all that?
No, I mean like a flask for alcohol.
Oh, huh.
Because he needs to drink to forget you two.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime. I got you back. Yeah,
You
so
have no room to talk, Scam.
I have all the room to talk.
The answer is
So-
I don't think so in Port Morandu.
Malfane's just gonna casually look at the hunting trap.
Oh, you know what, Malvin? That's a good idea. We could use a hunting trap.
Yes, we could.
Yeah, go ahead and buy. Go ahead and buy one. I'll put it on the group finances.
Well, thanks. That's very kind of you.
Well, I'm saying you can buy it. I'm not gonna pay for it. I'm just saying I'll mark down that you bought it.
That's fair enough.
Okay, good.
Malphane gets 2 just to be safe.
Nice.
I don't see rope on the general store list. Do they not have it, or?
Just in the Explorer's Pack.
Oh.
So I'd have to buy an entire Explorer's Pack to get rope?
Yeah!
What kind of store is this?
A general store.
Is there a proprietor that maybe?
Well, I
can talk to
generally
about
think
that?
that's stupid.
You look around, you flag down the man who seems to be the owner, who looks over at you, looks over at your motley crew, takes a little gulp of air and says, "Yeah?"
Would it be possible to get just a rope instead of buying an entire Explorer's Pack, say for maybe 2 gold?
He says, staring at the Explorer's Pack, then back at you. Make it 3 and we got a deal.
2 gold and 5 silver?
Persuasion check. Done.
Flash of genius just to make it extra high.
Yeah. Done, he says. Pulling out a small knife, unhooking the rope from the Explorer's Pack, and then tossing it over your way.
Cheers, thank you.
So you guys are gonna... I'm breaking character. You guys are gonna hate me for this.
Oh no.
Actually, before we go, I'd like to... I think it would be worth making a quick trip to the bounty before we...
What's the bounty?
The bounty?
Yeah,
Oh no,
it's
the bounty. Oh.
It's like a convenience store, of course.
Oh no, I remember the bounty. Hey, Malphane! I waved the piece of paper he gave me in front of his face.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. Thank you.
Excellent.
Scam's just like, supper.
Alright.
In a bizarre twist of
so
events,
do we
I end up hating him.
So I guess we get everything that we've talked about.
Yeah.
I'm
I've
assuming,
removed
yes.
gold for the tent and
I've
stuff.
bought my tent. I bought 2 10 feet lengths of chain. I bought myself a bedroll. I think that for this we could just put all of our camping supplies in the same box of holding as the climbing gear, I would imagine.
That could work.
It looks to be enough room,
didn't
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you also get a 10-foot pole?
I did not. Did someone else want to get that?
I'll grab it.
Alright, cool. Excellent. Alright, I'll start sorting this stuff into... Yeah, because I'm definitely encumbered if I'm carrying this myself.
Okay. Alright, so with all this stuff bought from the general store, are you ready to head out?
Yeah, I
thought
think
we
so.
were thought we were gonna head to the bounty real quick.
Oh, the bounty. If you want to just buy your apples.
Not quite. Just a few more things.
Okay, well then we'll
Okay.
head over to the bounty then.
Alright, you head over to the bounty. The halflings who are running the bounty look through the window, see you approach, quickly flip the sign to closed.
Oh. Wait.
Oh,
what?
so what the... Oh, it's probably because he's here.
I'll circle the block. I did slump and just walk away.
You walk away,
Okay.
Skim. It's still
Oh
closed.
shit! Is this because of the? Fuck! I forgot what happened.
The multiple instances of breaking and entering? Yes.
Right.
Oh, fuck it, I'll do it. What do you want, Mal?
We're gonna need a dozen apples, a pound of flour, and 2 pounds of flour and 1 pound of cinnamon. No, 2 pounds of cinnamon and a pound of flour. That was me messing that part up. A dozen apples, 2 pounds of cinnamon, and a pound of flour.
I don't understand you.
Right. I go up.
You push open the door, immediately you hear, "We're closed!"
I did not... I don't believe you.
Well then fuck off! We're closed!
What? Excuse me, that's not very nice of you.
I know! We're closed! Fuck off!
I don't suppose you know who I am.
A bitch who does not know how to read?
No, funnily enough, my name is Quintessa Carina, you know, the author. Mm.
I do not give a shit!
Well,
I can't read.
oh, come on. So you're not going to take my money,
Yeah,
for
no.
your business?
No!
Why not?
You're with him! Points out the window towards Mellifane.
Who says I'm with him? I don't even
The
know his
fact
name.
that you were walking along with him and talking to him,
He was just asking me for directions.
you're a liar.
I'm not a liar.
Make a deception check.
If I weren't circling the block, I'd boast you with a pleasure.
Deception. Oh, shit.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay. So, he stares back at you. Well, if you really don't know him, you wouldn't mind throwing apples at his head until he runs away, right?
I'm looking for 12 apples. If you give me one extra, I'll throw it at him.
They toss a single rotten apple your way.
I yeet it at him.
The rotten apple slams into Mel's forehead and explodes all over his face.
Oh,
Now. Now, am I good to make a purchase?
Fine, whatever. What are you after?
Whatever the fuck Mal said. It's
Dozen
dozen apples.
Dozen apples is 12
pounds.
copper. 2 pounds of cinnamon is 4 gold. 1 pound of flour is 2 copper.
So... How much is that?
4 gold.
Because I need to convert now.
4 gold and 14 copper.
4 gold and 14 copper. Yeah, that's fine. Let me just do math. 7. And then 86. Yep, hand over.
Great, you get a bunch of bags of spices and apples that do not look and smell like shit.
I appreciate it. I'll make sure to add the shop in my next book.
Don't!
Oh, alright. I will write the polar opposite of this shop in my book.
You head out of the bounty and they slam the door shut behind you.
What lovely what lovely manners. Anyways.
Wait, that actually worked?
That worked.
Oh, thanks, hon. You're the best.
Your
finished
face
around
is
the
still
block.
covered in rotten apple, Mellifane.
Malifane, what happened to you?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Wait. Wait. Rotten apple?
Yeah!
Yeah, I threw a rotten apple at your face.
Attention span?
You'll have to forgive me,
Goldfish.
but someone came into my room to talk to me, so
It's
I was
okay.
absent for the past 2 minutes, so...
It's alright. Well, Quintessa threw a rotten apple at your face.
It was for a good cause.
It was for a good cause. It was for a good cause.
Scam
I-
reaches a finger up and scoops some rotten apple and just licks it and goes, you know what? That actually doesn't. You actually know what? It's nullifying a bit of the
Lick
gas
Something off of
What?
Melifane's face.
I cast
off my
prestidigitation.
finger, of which I got from his face.
Yeah, the point stands.
Scam
actually,
likely
that
now has
seems to
the
be negating-
coronavirus.
Oh, no!
Alex Beckham, I will burn your
Cough.
house down.
Oh no, my respiratory
Yeah.
disease. No, that's actually better than the gas in my mouth that's still there. Anyway,
Yeah,
you got
I-
the goods.
But no,
Yes.
So yeah, prestidigitation is just like, oh, thanks, hon. You're the best. Kisses her forehead.
Alright.
Hey, DM.
Yes?
As per the description of the spell prestidigitation, you can clean or soil. I would like to walk a few feet and then discreetly re-soil his face with a rotten apple down the street. Just
stop
discreetly.
bullying him.
Alright. All that bought, you head out with the smell of spider gas and the smell of rotten apple and the look of a giant clockwork abomination following you out
yeah.
of Port Mirandu.
Bye, bitches.
Amazing.
And there you
Oh
are.
yeah, Mal's patience dice has gone to a D6 now.
We did grab a cart before we left.
Yeah, we did.
You
Momo
did grab a
bought
cart. And you
it. How
are...
long will it take us to get to Mothorn?
You can get to it by next morning.
Okay, that'll work.
All right. You settle down to camp.
All right, I am gonna need to do some tinkering a bit to get Jabidi back in operation. So I'm preferably just gonna need to work alone. So I'm just gonna sequester myself over here for a bit.
That's fine.
I think y'all's shoes are in still good condition, so that's something to keep track of. Yeah,
Thank you.
literally the least I can do. Yeah. Okay. So over my long rest, I'm just gonna prepare my spells and infuse Jabidi.
I suppose while we're resting, you said that that there's still a bit of what's the word I'm looking for? There's still something to be done with the bow, the rogue bow.
Yeah, there's still probably some stuff that you could look at.
I think yeah, Malfin's gonna spend a little bit of time just sort of inspecting this thing.
Okay. From your encounter with the Plague Lord recently, poison is pretty closely on your mind, and one of the compartments on that rogue bow reeks very strongly of poison now that you're focused on it.
Don't like that. Do not like that.
Oh, shit.
You spend your time not liking that. Who is taking each watch?
I'll take first.
I'll take second.
Okay.
Third.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
go ahead.
oh,
I'll sleep.
what, do you
I'll
want to?
sleep.
You can. It's
I'll
fine. It's fine.
Bitch, let me sleep!
All right. First watch.
You know, Malifane, Quintessa, before you guys go to bed. Wait, oh, sorry, are you on first watch or?
I'm first.
Wait, then what's Malifane? Oh shit, never mind. I was
Malfane's
gonna do
third.
something. Never mind, ignore me.
What were you going to say?
No, I just thought if you were on a watch together, I would. Never mind, leave me alone. Go fuck off. Walk away.
Breaking character. Can you do a dual watch?
Yes.
You can, but it's fine. I can do it by myself.
No, I was just checking out of sheer curiosity.
I'm a big girl.
What I do with Moscow whenever I take watch, so...
Oh, interesting.
All right, so perception.
Perception. Looks to be all quiet.
Oh, good.
My turn.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
Oh.
You don't see anything,
Like-
Momo.
I'm like, way too tired.
You're not tired to the point of nodding off and having another
Yeah, no,
swarm
not
nightmare,
again.
but you're still
Not
pretty
again.
tired.
I don't let that happen again.
Alrighty. And third watch. You're very certain that this is a quiet night.
I love being a rogue.
Alright. The morning comes.
Cockadoodle, fuck you.
Good morning to you too.
Everybody, say hello to Jabidi 2.0!
Hi, Jabidi 2.0.
Jabidi awkwardly raises an arm and then puts it back down.
Does Jabidi 2.0 look any different from Jabidi 1.0?
Yes, very slightly. He has on the back of his head a little patch now that says Jabidi 2.0.
Yeah, patch notes.
Patch notes. Yeah, it's my patch notes. You like them? I think I'm going to add more as time goes on. I'm going to call them a patch notes.
You know, Scam, for everything wrong with you, I must admit, you are quite the craftsman.
Thank you.
Don't get used to it.
I literally do not plan to.
Okay, well, we shouldn't be too far off.
Yep.
It's gonna be
Yeah, I'm
really
just
short. making
making sure that I've prepared my last couple of spells for today. God, I wish I could prepare more spells. There's so many spells I want to have prepared. Yeah, so guys, have you ever been to Mothorn before?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, it sucks.
Really?
Yeah, no, it sucks. It really sucks.
In
Actually,
what way?
does Malifin know anything about Mothorn or the inhabitants of it?
History check.
History check. Nope.
Mothorn's a great place.
Malphane just smiles to himself.
Can I do one?
Sure, why not?
Tell me everything!
Hey! Mothorn was hit very, very hard when Dragotha attacked Irion. Basically, it was entirely built from scratch by anyone who cared to actually show up there, which was mostly refugees and mostly thieves.
Beautiful.
Well,
it's currently pockets.
It's currently like a mishmash of various races of Irion that don't have any particular city-states. So that would be like the Tabaxi, the Goblins, the Goliath. There are also a couple of Dryad in there.
Oh,
but
sure.
a lot of the Dryad also migrated over to Ash and Allura instead.
And yeah, first thing in the morning, I'm gonna cast. I'll just take that one. So, yeah, I'm gonna cast Create Food and Water to fill up the barrel with 30 gallons of water, and also create 45 pounds of food for us to consume throughout the day.
Nom.
It's tasteless and bland, but it's nourishing.
All right.
It's food.
It exists.
Questionable.
You
post in the chat.
Excellent. Thank you.
If it'll go.
Will it though?
It did not. It did not go.
It did not.
Oh, there, there we go.
Hey.
All right.
Well,
I actually have a sound effect for Create Food and Water.
Oh boy.
I remember this.
I remember this.
It's hilarious.
Yep.
I don't hear anything. My roll 20 is not making any sound.
Okay, Xander, just picture a farm and then some sparkling wine being poured.
What the fuck was wine part of it? I can't
You
remember.
didn't hear the liquid? You didn't hear the
No, I
liquid?
did. I did, but I didn't remember that being a part of it. I just remember the cow.
It's
Interesting.
Liquid Farm. That's
Excellent.
what it is.
Liquid
Excellent.
farm.
Excellent.
All right.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. You head down the road. As you approach Mothorn, you feel a pretty big tremor in the earth as a hole in the ground near the trade road widens, and you see several squat, gray-skinned figures start climbing out of the hole in the earth, looking around, snorting, and then heading back in, bringing up hunks of sheetrock and steel and start building something.
I don't like that.
What do they look like?
They are, like, about 3 feet tall, most of them bald, all of them completely gray-skinned.
Are these Svirfneblins?
They are Svirfneblins, yes.
I've heard stories of these.
The deep gnomes. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I yell out to them.
The deep gnomes look over at you. One of them grunts and gets right back to work.
Yeah, it's what I expected. What
Interesting.
you working on?
Fortification.
Which side are you on?
The gnomes look over. Which are you?
We kind of consider ourselves freelancers. More just kind of like getting by in times of war.
And the gnomes get right back to work.
I say have a good day to them in Gnomish.
They grunt back. It's not a good day, it's war. Also in Gnomish, and they just keep on working.
Yeah, fair point. Let's go.
Great.
Alright. And you head on into Mothorn. As you enter, you're immediately struck by the sight of all sorts of people of mismatched heights. That's what happens when you bring over Goliaths and goblins in the same place. Running through the street, carrying various bags and crates full of stuff. Passing by, pushing and shoving, shouldering you, a lot of them yelling, "Hey, watch it!" Or the occasional, "Fuck you!" just in any general direction. Truly,
Yeah, fuck you too!
truly a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Wow.
Wasn't expecting this.
Welcome to my home. Well, rather to say my most recent place of lodging prior to Baton Rance.
Oh.
Where is my old place, by the way?
You look around where your old place was, it looks like they tore up that particular tent and replaced it with another even gaudier tent.
Those bastards. They keep gentrifying this neighborhood. I really don't like it.
So, what's good around here? I suppose. What would you suggest?
Like, literally nothing. I don't know. Alex, tell me about Mothorn.
Mothorn, it's kind of a shithole. It's mostly known for being the last bastion of civilization before you head into the wastes of Dragotha. If you're looking for, like, anything in particular, this is an excellent place to get beasts of burden, to get filthy stinking drunk. Along with their local cantina, they have a brewery here, if you want to get direct from there. There is a leather worker. He's absolutely terrible. There's a jewelry shop here. It's allegedly a jewelry shop. It's more like a pawn shop selling whatever they pick up from people who do not make the journey back. And in the gaudy-looking tent, there is an odd-looking man with all sorts of strange clockwork devices polished to fine steel-like sheen, and a very, very long, multicolored scarf wrapping around his neck multiple times.
Ooh. Fascinating. Definitely want to go talk to him because he's occupying my old stomping grounds. But yeah, there's a cantina, there's a brewery if you want to go check that out. Most everything else sucks here. And then if we want to go check out some additional beasts of burden, we could. But I mean, the Clockwork Spider's a pretty good get, so...
No one in Mothorn seems bothered by the Clockwork Spider. They just continue to bump into the Clockwork Spider as if it's not even there and just move around.
This is just kind of what they're used to, huh?
They do not give enough of a shit, it looks like.
We could always, if we want to get some hirelings, we could always try proclaiming that either openly or at the cantina.
Probably wait till we go to the cantina for that.
Sure. Yeah. Let me swing by this douche and then we'll go to the cantina. And I want to walk over to the tent.
Alright. You step into the tent. The man looks up, quickly closes what looks to be a... No, he doesn't close it, because looking at what he has for sale, he can't. He turns off what looks like this device projecting light from one end, dusts off his scarf, and is like, yes, hello, can I help you?
Yeah, hi, Scam Likely, nice to meet you. I actually used to operate a shop near this tent. I just wanted to see what they erected in my stead.
I wouldn't exactly call this a shop per se. It's more like my current place of residence. I'll be leaving soon. It's just, well, if you are in fact looking for more mercantile purposes, I have devices that are not quite familiar to the people around here.
Yeah, I can see they kind of cling clockwork in nature. I'm not sure if you know this, but me and my friend here are pretty esteemed members of the Tinkers Guild.
Clockwork, I'm sure it looks that way. It's a little bit more advanced. It's kind of hard to explain. You see, what I've got this electric torch here. He flicks a switch on it, and, like, another cone of light erupts from it. Flicks it back on. Much less, dangerous to carry around than a burning thing with fire on it. I have this. He pulls out a strange-looking tablet with all sorts of buttons on it. It is a calculating machine for those who are mathematically inclined. And last but not least, he rolls up a sleeve, and it looks like there is a small sundial on a chain attached to his wrist. This is something like a sundial. It will tell you the time. And of course, I also have the energy cells needed to power them, which I doubt you'll be able to find anywhere else, honestly.
Yeah, this is a lot. What's your name?
Everyone just calls me that funny man with the strange devices. I never bothered to correct them. I don't think anyone around here cares.
Well, I care. What can I call you?
You can also call me that funny man with the strange devices.
Come on, you tell me you don't have a name?
I am telling you that I do have a name, and I've learned very quickly to stop giving that out to people.
Why, you wanted?
No, it's more like, people really, really want to take people's names, evidently. Yeah.
I mean, you have come to the identity theft capital of the world.
Of
How long
course.
do
He
those energy
didn't.
cells last?
Each of them should last for. Well, it depends on the device. For instance, the electric torch could run you for about 12 hours continuously before you need to put another cell back in, but if they are not on, then they will not be using any fuel.
Thanks.
Good to know.
Sorry I interrupted you. Valentin?
No, it's okay. I need to think about something real quick.
Oh, okay.
Fun.
Yeah, unfortunately, none of these really tickle our collective pickle. So maybe when we come back from our business, if you're still in town, consider buying one of these things.
I'll see if that is where the destiny takes me.
By the way, when you said people taking names, you didn't mean that literally, did you?
Would you believe me if I said I did?
Actually,
Yes.
I think I would.
Okay, then I would prefer to leave it at that if you do not mind.
Of course.
Of course.
Right.
You step out of the gaudy tent.
Fuck that noise.
Caroline sort of like leans like sort of close to Scan and whispers, "You reckon you could reverse engineer some of that shit?"
Oh, fucking easily.
Technically speaking, if you did want to get it would be advanced alien technology, and you would have to figure it out with intelligence checks on rests.
Interesting.
I lean over and I whisper to Corellian, once we're out of the tent, honestly, I can probably just steal it.
Yeah, but then you've only got one. Or, however much it... Anyway.
How much for each thing, by the way? I call back at the tent.
The price gauge was 50 gold each for the energy cells, 200 for the calculating machine, 160 for the torch, and 180 for the sundial.
I look back at Corellian. So yeah, I'm either gonna steal it or not buy it today.
Let's see if he's still around once we get back.
Yeah, sure.
The sundial is so tempting. I'll resist.
Alright.
It's fine. I'll just cast invisibility on Jabidi later and have him float on in and steal this dude's shit. Now that would help because Jabidi still sounds like he's dropping 1,000,000 coins a second.
Take it!
What was that?
Not that Jabidi is, really recognizable or anything.
At all in the slightest, yeah, no.
Yeah, put a
Actually,
disguise
in
kit on
hindsight-
Jabidi, just draw a fake mustache on him.
Put a paper
Here
bag
he
over his
is,
sack.
the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Moneybags.
Actually, I just
No.
thought of the... No, this is me thinking out loud, I'm
Go
sorry.
on.
Oh, sorry.
Because I just thought of the implications of the quote-unquote wrist sundial, and that's... Anyway, I'll come back to that thought later. Never mind.
Okay.
Tell time when it's cloudy.
The
Yeah,
only clocks I'm interested in are the type that stop time.
Well,
That is interesting.
Yep. I mean, who doesn't want to stop
convenient
time?
how
Chronomancy.
convenient it would be to actually be able to tell time when you can't see the sun or the moon.
I understand, Mal.
For the record, I believe we have T-minus 1 week until we get official chronomancy spells in D&D.
Holy
Yes!
shit. That's pretty cool.
I forgot that that's a thing.
Yeah.
Right, so, cantina first?
Yeah, let's go to the
or-
cantina.
Let's go there.
Alright. You head to the cantina. It is kind of underground, so you slide, not literally slide, but step down a ramp to the front door, push open,
Hey,
and
guys,
head inside.
Before we go in there, just real quick, just want you to know, it's really annoying in there. They're always playing the same song.
I'm sorry.
You open the door and you hear...
Jesus Christ.
Suck
Oh.
dick!
How do you know the band's name? With this, have you been here before?
No, I've not been here before. Lucky guess.
They've been in the house band for the last 10 years.
Oh,
Is
shit.
that the only song that they know, or do
Yeah.
they expand their repertoire?
Remind me to
I don't
tell
know.
you what the genre of music is in Star Wars. Since we're completing this reference.
Live, electric jazz.
No.
No, it is 3 letters of my name.
Ska?
Yep.
All
Fantasy ska.
Just like Mawthorn outside, it's basically a menagerie of races of all shapes and sizes gathered in the Mawthorn Cantina, shooting the shit, taking terrible, terrible drinks while the band plays on. They're not great, but anyone who tries to stop them gets stabbed. There are still some fresh bloodstains near the band stage.
I'm sorry, did you say stabbed?
I did.
Definitely don't like that.
Fuck with the house band.
Don't fuck with the house band.
They've been here
Hey,
longer
how do I
than
get
you.
into the house band?
Are
How do
you
I
a
join
bard?
the house band?
Be a bard.
Be a
Be
bard.
a bard.
Wait, weren't you proficient with some musical instrument? Or was that
I'm proficient
Uh,
with like vocals and like
I think
one of the stringed
Fabagath
instruments
with
and a viola.
bagpipes.
Pipes!
Because that's
Why not, babe?
that's
He's a
objectively
Scottish
the
man,
funniest.
Of course, bagpipes.
That's objectively the funniest instrument to be proficient with.
Yeah,
Fucking brilliant.
this is true.
All right, Momo, as you're looking around at all the various people in the cantina, you see a very old-looking elf talking to some tabaxi at a table near the back.
I kind of like lean in to get a closer look,
Uh,
and like my stomach kind of starts to drop just a little bit. Elias? And then he like kind of starts walking away and towards that person,
okay.
and I tap his shoulder, like kind of like pull him towards me. Arias?
The elf turns, looks your way. You can clearly see in the face, it's just a very similar hairstyle and age range, but this is definitely not Arias. The elf
Aw.
raises an eyebrow and is like, "Oh, I wasn't aware there still were Aarakocra in Irion. Hello there, what's your name?"
Oh, I'm so sorry. My name's Momo. I thought you were someone I knew. I apologize. Sorry.
Of course. In that case, my name is Salander. It's nice to meet you, and I hope you have a wonderful day, Momo.
You as well. You're probably the nicest person I've seen here.
I get that a lot.
Yes. And he kind of like goes back and looks very solemn.
Can I just ask out a character? What type of elf was Arias?
He was a high elf.
Oh, hi elf. Alright.
And what kind of elf is this one?
Hi, elf.
Okay.
Are you okay, Memo?
Yeah, sorry.
That's alright.
He looked like Arias.
Like who?
My
Momo's
mentor.
mentor.
He was...
Oh, yes, sorry.
Yeah, you know, not elves all look, you know, they're not all the same. Just FYI.
It's not very helpful. Scandal.
Malifane whispers to Quintessa, KIA.
What?
Killed in action.
That... Scam.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be back.
I could do with a drink too.
Don't get the spotcha, it'll kill you.
I'll take the spot,
okay.
yeah.
All right, you
Why
head
would
up.
you make a... I was just gonna say before you, why would someone make a drink that would kill you?
You
If
head
they're
up
very
to
sad.
you head up to the carved stone bar in the center of the cantina. Knock on.
Is it literally the same interior as the Star Wars cantina?
Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not?
It's just like... Respect, okay.
All right. The The half-orc bartender heads over. You order the spatcha. He snorts. You can't handle the spatcha.
Momo takes it with both of his hands and just slugs it.
He did not pour you a spatcha, so he did.
Oh, never mind. I misunderstood. Sorry.
Alright, but what drinks won't kill us then?
Mead.
That'll do.
5
What's
silver.
something that isn't made that I could possibly attempt to handle?
Water.
Water it is.
Hey, big guy, can I get a spatcha?
Yeah, he looks over at you, Scam. Absolutely. 1 gold.
Get me 1 too, Scam, please.
Yeah,
Get
sure,
me
I'll
one
buy
too.
2. Nope, I'll buy 2 gold.
Why?
Because it's deadly to bird folk.
I thought he said it was deadly to all folk.
It's deadly in general.
Deadly in general.
5
Anyway,
silver for mead and 1 gold for spatcha, by the way.
I give Krillin a glass of spatcha.
I'll take meat then.
Alright.
I pay for Momo's.
You didn't have to do that.
It's alright.
Before I drink my spatcha, I'm going to cast enhance ability on me for bear's endurance to just slug the whole thing down.
Well, enjoy your...
Scam before I drink mine.
enjoy your... What did he call it again? Devil's juice? I guess?
Devil's juice?
I called it spatcha.
Oh, not... You know what? Never mind.
Spatcha is an old goblin word for devil's juice.
Oh.
Oh, that's
so that's
actually
where
really
he got-
clever.
Oh, so that's where he got it from.
Yeah.
Let's drink the drink.
Alright. Constitution
Yeah, I
save.
slammed it. And I have advantage because of bear's endurance. I almost just picked up my physical dice. I
The
forgot that we're
mead is
playing.
fine. The mead is fine. It's the spatcha that needs a constitution save.
Well,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'm drinking it quickly.
Alright. You're fine.
I have advantage on this, and I'm actually within range of Corellian, so... con save. Okay, first of all, another +4, bring that to a 14, and I'm also gonna flash a genius that, so it's an 18.
Tastes terrible, and thanks to the 18, you do not take damage from it. You would have rolled a nat 1 if it wasn't for advantage. Holy shit.
Holy fucking
wow.
shit. You would have died.
I would have died.
Should have died.
You gag a little bit, but you do manage to slam down the spatcha. The bartender
God,
glances up and down at you and is like, compensating for something.
Yeah, so many things, you have no idea.
Well, since Scam didn't die, I guess I'll drink mine too.
Hey, buddy, what are they putting in the spatcha these days?
Let's see. We got a lot of oxen here. A lot of dead odds
Yeah.
out south, so
Yeah.
took what we can
Yeah.
get.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. What are you fermented in these days?
Fermented in, we just set it outside.
Nice. Primo, man.
We call it dry aged as if that makes it fancier.
Oh.
It does not.
Hey, no. Meanwhile, I think, does Corellian just take it like
Easily,
a champ?
fucking easily, Grillian just slams down the spatcha.
Beautiful.
Didn't you mention there was a brewery in town?
Yeah, there is. They make this stuff.
Carolyn, can
Why?
Can I
Well, I mean, they make
steal a
other
sip
things,
of
but-
that?
Nope.
Carly already drank it all. So.
We
God
drank all of
dang
it. We already drank it. No spatcha for Momo.
Momo just wants to get fucked up.
You are all masochists.
Right. Business first, brewery later.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
So, how does this whole thing work? You just
Ladies and gentlemen, I stand up on the bar. We are in the need of, we are looking to hire on some able-bodied men, women, and whoever floats gracefully in between to embark on an expedition into the wastes with us for pay.
Momo puts his hand in front of his face so that no one can see what he looks like.
My good associate Corellian here will vouch for the validity of this expedition.
You cleverly hide your face so that no one can identify the last Aarakocra of Irion Momo.
I never said I was smart. I just said I was hiding myself.
Alright. So, after the announcement, the band just starts playing louder to drown out some laughter from various patrons as they go back to talking. But eventually you hear BAM! And look over as a dwarf with black hair and a neatly combed beard slams down 4 mugs of mead next to you. Did I hear you say you're looking for someone to take you into the wastes?
What does this dwarf look like?
This dwarf, around 4'3", black-haired, muscular as all hell. He does not have the blue tattoos associated with the Wild Axe clan.
Just making sure.
Buddy, welcome. Have a seat. Well, you're generous. I take one of the things in mead.
You try to. He holds onto them very tightly. Get your own.
Yeah.
These are mine.
You don't touch a dwarf's mead.
I like this guy. What's your name?
I'll have another mead, please.
What's your name there, friend?
The dwarf slams down one of the mugs of mead in about a second, tosses the mug to the side. Hagrim Hammerstone.
That is a great name.
Yeah.
I don't even need to talk to you to tell you that you are hired.
Excellent! Me pay is 7 gold per day.
Yeah, that works. That's manageable. Yeah. Right, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can agree with that.
Excellent. I mean, okay, just for the hell of it though, like, tell us about your talents and shit.
Well, as you can see, he says, flexing his muscles, and they're like, briefly looks to be muscles on his muscles. I'm a pretty beefy man, if I do say so myself. Not as beefy as my brother Darvin, but Darvin ain't exactly here.
Can I touch your muscles?
Absolutely, little man!
He kind of grips his hand around a single piece of muscle, and he can't squish it at all. Holy Jesus Christ!
I don't know who that is, but I get your sentiment, little man.
You look very beefy. I have a question for you. How do you feel about magic? Like being cast on you for beneficial properties?
I mean, it's not my thing, but if it'll help, I don't see why not, he says, slamming down another mug, breaking it against the bar.
For the purpose of this interview, can I try something?
Absolutely!
Here, just tilt your neck to the side a little bit.
Okay.
You'll know.
Jam a needle in his neck, and I inject him full of strength juice for enhanceability for Bull's strength.
He's gonna explode!
He's now has advantage on strength checks, and his carrying capacity is just doubled.
Alright. To test it out, he just grabs the bar stools that you and Momo are on, hoists them with one arm each, tosses your scam over to the other hand, holds onto both of them with one hand, slams down another mug of ale. And mead.
Oh my goodness.
Can you put me down, please?
Bam! The bar stools fall down to the floor.
And I dispel the effect. That is awesome.
Alright.
Yeah, no,
You're a bit terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, I think I speak for everyone here when I say that you're hired.
Excellent! Were you looking for anyone else? Because I'm noticing a couple other glances your way.
Yeah, let's see who else is interested. I mean, the more the merrier. We're on to some real, really good payout, if you know what I'm saying.
All right. Suddenly, next to you, you didn't notice him sneak up in the midst of the dwarf picking you up and slamming you down onto the ground, is a short gnome with blonde hair and red eyes. The hair is pretty tousled, and he looks tired as all hell, is just slowly sipping at some mead, glancing over in your direction occasionally. You, heading out into the wastes?
Yep,
Yes.
that we are.
You're right.
I could use the money if you could use the hands.
Tell us about yourself. What's your name?
Kellen Nangal. I'll type that out for you. Or write it out, rather. I don't know what typing is. Maybe it's something to do with that weird guy with the devices.
Yeah, that guy's so weird. I think his name was like Steven or something.
Okay.
Ken. Oh, okay, that's a nice name.
Kellen
What are you-
Nangal. I mistyped it.
Yeah. What are you like special? What do you specialize in?
He holds up a couple of gold coins that he took from Momo's pocket.
Oh.
Hey!
Oh.
Tosses them back over to Momo.
I told you to watch your pockets.
You
You
didn't
really
say
should.
anything to me.
You are a very
I like
obvious
that.
target. I should point that out right now.
What do you
I've been told.
What do you charge?
4 gold a day.
What's so bad?
Respectable. And how long can you hold your breath?
Immediately his eyebrow raises, looks between all of you. Is this a normal question for you?
Yes, it is. Just be honest.
Kellen sighs dramatically. Hargrim offers, probably not as long as me! Yeah, probably, says
Probably
Kellen.
not.
I'm gonna need a number there, buddy.
I don't know, I'd guess 2-3 minutes maybe?
Okay, that'll do in the pinch.
2 to
Good to
3
know.
minutes.
Good to know. Good to know. If you ever need a speedy evacuation, don't worry, you won't suffocate. So, moving on.
Kellen just scooches the chair a little bit farther from you, continues sipping at mead.
We will happily pay you for your services, right? We can afford both of these fellas, right?
Absolutely.
I'm
sure we
could manage that.
And yeah, I mean, we got a good payout coming, so I mean, you know, and like, you know, whisper, 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 whisper.
Did
mention
someone mention payment? You hear, and you
Oh god.
you turn. You notice a pretty bulky-looking, green-scaled dragonborn with a shield emblazoned with what looks to be the emblem of Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon, on it. Big ol' smile on her face. Getting pretty crowded here at the bar, but I'm sure you can save a seat for me, right?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, fuck yeah, she
Saddle
says.
on up.
Sliding up, snatching a mug of mead from Hargrim and slamming it down. The name's Drakenroth. Sora Drakenroth. Pleasure to make your acquaintances.
Pleasure to make yours.
Yeah, no, nice to meet you. What, you some sort of, by pointing the shield, you some sort of faithful of the Platinum Dragon?
Yeah, you could say that. I do my occasional, hey fuckface, wake up, praise the Platinum Dragon, give me some cool shit, and he gives me cool shit.
Nice. What's your opinion on Tiamat?
I could take her or leave her.
Valid.
Question. So, you said that her emblem seemed like an emblem of Bahamut's. Is it actually?
Make a religion check.
Oh boy.
I will grant you a flash of genius to make that a 13.
As far as you know.
Actually, could I offer advantage? Could you?
Do you have any particular knowledge of holy symbols of Bahamut the Platinum Dragon?
I have a proficiency in religion. Does that count?
Momo, quick question actually, and I'll sort of glance at the symbol and raise an eyebrow. Is it your input? Question mark? You
what?
know religions? Hint hint?
Oh, yeah. Can I roll a religion check?
Sure.
Like a nerd.
Fuck you.
Nice.
Not very familiar with this one.
As far as you're aware, this is a symbol of Bahamut.
Yeah.
Cool.
That checks out. Alright, what do you charge?
6 gold a day.
So we got, what is it, 7, 4, and 6? Or what do we have so far?
No,
7,
that's
4,
right.
6.
7, 4,
17
6.
a day.
17 a day. How much gold do we have?
I don't have a lot.
Plenty.
Oh, yeah, then
The
we're fine.
answer is a lot.
2,778 gold.
You
Beautiful.
say out of character.
Out of
No,
character.
out of character, out of character, out of character.
Not the entire bar of scum
No,
and villainy.
yeah, out of character, out of character.
Please be kind
make
to
sure
me.
that-
Make it out of character.
And make sure that none
yes,
of us
the
are
word.
out loud saying the words Dragotha's lair.
Yeah. You're good.
All right, well, the three of you seem more than capable. I think we'd be happy to have all on your board. Quick question, though. What do any of you know about the name Schlusdrache?
Not a damn thing, says Hargrim, slamming down another mug of mead that he somehow got. Kellen shrugs. Sora's like, well, I mean, Draka, obviously related to dragons. So, any particular interest that you have about this Draka?
Oh, no, we just don't like them.
Ah, fair.
Bunch of assholes.
Hargrim, actually, you mentioned you had a brother?
Ah, yeah, his name's Darvin. We used to work together going out into the wastes. He fell into a cave-in, haven't seen him since.
How long you think he's still alive?
It would be about 5 years, so I'd be very surprised.
Well,
there's-
alright, good to know.
There's actually one more hireling if you are interested. Looking
Yes.
at this
Sure,
list.
let's hear it out. We have plenty of money.
And as you start continued conversation, you hear, well, look at this motley gathering! And turn around. There is a average height, very curvaceous woman with, let me double check her portrait. With long black hair and hazel eyes, sliding up a stool without actually touching it, just gesturing for it your way. And then hopping up, posing dramatically on it. Might I inquire what you all are up to?
I'm gay.
Vanessa, keep it down. We all know.
Momo's cheek feathers kind of like go like out.
Scam
Hello.
inexplicably has a nosebleed. Yeah. How you
And-
doing? Scam likely. An honor to meet you.
I know it is. The name's Jenna Jade. I happen to be one of the finest actresses in Arion.
Oh, great.
An actress, eh?
Mhm.
I feel like I've heard your name before somewhere. Look,
I'm sure you have. I'm quite popular.
I bet. So we're talking. We're having an expedition into the wastes.
An expedition. Ooh, color me intrigued.
Well, you're an actress. Might I inquire what intrigues you about that? Furthermore, what talents you might have to offer so you don't die a terrible death?
Well, other than these talents, she says, gesturing to herself and spending a little longer than usual on her breasts. I
So
provide
pompousness.
I provide my own special effects, she says, snapping her fingers and causing some bar stools to stack on top of each other through just magic alone.
Oh, great. We can use you as a distraction.
Can I history check Jenna Jade? Just
Yes!
to just kind of, yeah.
I too would like to make it. You know
yeah.
what? Wait, what?
Xander, I have a quick question out of character.
Yes.
If Scam likely had search history, would I see her
You-
name?
Don't want to know the answer to that question. I'll use my last flash. Actually, no. I'll use my last flash of genius to turn that into 12.
Okay. Yeah, you haven't heard of her that much, Scam likely. I'm sure she'd be in your search history, though. Malifane, you've heard of her. She's not that famous. She's not particularly famous at all, otherwise what the hell would she be doing in Mothorn?
Right. Well, how much do you charge for your presence?
Well, of course I do have the bills to pay. I think 8 gold a day is more than reasonable.
8 gold!
Listen, lady, I'm not saying that you're not worth the price of admission, but like I point over at like the dwarf, like, I mean, this guy's got muscles on muscles on muscles, and he's charging 7 a day. If you're just there for your lovely company and flashy special effects, I gotta
she
say,
snaps
that
her fingers. Dwarf, kiss my feet, and immediately he starts doing so.
You're hired.
Oh, shit.
What?
Yeah. Harkham looks up.
Well,
What the fuck just happened?
He just kissed her feet.
to be fair, Master Dwarf, you have already signed on for magical interference, so this is covered in your contract.
Oh, son of a bitch, he mutters to himself.
Hey, can you make me do anything?
She actually can. She snaps her fingers and says, "You're going to pay for my next round of drinks." She has casted suggestion on you. That is a charisma saving throw.
I'm so good at those.
Are we quite sure about this?
You
15
slam down. The save
15
is
with the aura.
her save DC is 15.
Okay, cool. So I feel compelled, and I realize, wait a second, I'm a penny pincher.
I take it back. I enjoy having this party. It's a nice party.
Not gonna
I
lie.
just stare daggers at Mal.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I'm liking the view of all of the hirelings together in the same perspective.
Well, look.
Momo
So-
leans over
Well,
to
this is a hell of a motley crew. Laughs Sora, staring up at
Momo
Ollie.
leans over to Quintessa. Don't worry, you've got nothing to worry about.
I sure fucking hope not.
I don't think Malafane is unfaithful.
So what do you guys? So what do you think about the quality of your boobs? Shoes. I meant shoes. The quality of your shoes.
Really?
I fucking
You
hate
actually
you,
went
Scam
there.
Likely. You are the worst. I want to kick him in the mouth.
You would like that.
So Hargrim and Sora's shoes are pretty well worn. Kellen actually has fairly good quality shoes. Jenna has cut the heels off of what were once high heels.
Oh, that
Ouch.
blow on our arches.
Excellent. Cool. Well, okay. So tell you what, if you all give me your shoes, I can make them. We're gonna be doing a lot of walking. If you just give me your shoes, I'll reinforce
Oh,
them
you're
and
one
make
of
sure you're
those
comfortable.
fans, says Jenna, sliding off one of her shoes regardless.
Surprisingly.
I mean, okay. First of all, not no, but no. Second of all, this is about making sure you don't have terrible bunions and things like that from hiking.
Scamiel, you're not making this any better for yourself.
So yeah, I think you're all hired.
Hell yeah, says Sora, slamming down mead. Oh, no one outdrinks me, says Hargrim, pushing himself back up as the two immediately start competing for the barkeeper's attention to get more mugs down their system.
Now I think Scam's like mumbling this part as he's just like he was like, "Oh, this is gonna be incredibly dangerous. You might die, and if you die, we cannot be held responsible for your death." Okay, so we all cut up to speed. Excellent. We are setting out in the morning. Meet us in the middle of town, I guess.
Great. I just look at Kellen just like, I like you. You're quiet.
I like me too, says Kellen, scooting farther away from the rest of the group.
I can't believe we have found it. We now have a B team.
I love them.
Alright, I'm just finishing sending some descriptions for
So
a
if
certain
we all die,
someone.
are they our backup characters?
Can I also... also, is engaged to Escal. I like you, you're quiet.
You.
Alright, as you finish making the scene, Corellian, you feel a tap on your shoulder, turn around. There is a wood elf in what you recognize as a guard uniform from Battenrant's Hall.
The scouts. Yay.
So, you enjoying yourself here? Says the scout.
We're definitely here for more business than pleasure. Is there a quieter place where we can talk?
Absolutely, says the scout, gesturing towards the exit of the cantina.
Follow them out. Let's confer.
Alright. I'm assuming the party is gonna go along, and not the hirelings, though. Yeah.
I think that would be preferred.
Cool. Alright. You head out into the streets of Mawthorn, ducking past some more Goliath and Tabaxi carrying crates. In the case of the Tabaxi, some are just riding on crates and will not leave for any reason whatsoever. And you head into an alleyway to meet up with some of the rest of the scouts. One clears their throat. turns to face you, leans against the wall. We found the lair, or what we assumed to be it. Jagged black stone, smoke occasionally coming from a hole, and the stifling heat would be our best guess as to a lair being there.
That's good news. I'll, I guess, sort of get the map out and make sure that we have an approximate. Well, they mark down where they believe it is, so on and so forth.
You open up the map. They look it over. Looks about right to me.
Were there any, well, more passable areas that you were able to find to get there?
You want to take the long way around the mountains, be my guest, but last I heard that's Swan territory, so I definitely wouldn't.
Wait,
Not a spider fan.
Swan?
You're not there anymore.
Right. Good to know. You all didn't go into the place, did you?
We looked inside as far as we could, which admittedly was not far. Stuff we noticed outside, though, couple of footprints in, like, the dirt and the sand. Most of them looked humanoid. Couple were more recent. Looked, they lean in closer. Looked like Okidi.
Interesting.
And one of them coughs, holds out a book that looks pretty badly singed. Also, we found this buried in the sand.
What does it say on the front?
It is a blank cover.
Can I try and read it?
Absolutely.
Like, open it up and read it? Or would I have to
It is written in Dwarven.
Oh, I can't
I read that.
Cool.
Oh, I hand it to Corellian.
Inspect a book. Yeah, I'll flip through it and see if I can pick out anything
Alright.
significant. Maybe a last page if it's a diary of some kind.
It is, in fact, a diary. Only the first few pages have been written in. It reads, I am not a writer, but I suppose, while I still have the time, I might as well get something down in this book, for the death they have condemned me to is slow and inevitable. I will post this as a handout so you do not have to write all of it down later, by the way.
Thank
Bless.
If you wonder
Dear diary.
If you wonder at my name, know that I am Vondal Torun. I and a great number of my fellows went on an expedition into the wastes to seek the ring of ever-burning flame for our lord, the Underhill King. Such a thing, I know now, is cursed. For once we took hold of it, scores of us fell to the burning wrath that descended upon us, leaving the rest to be picked off one by one in these cursed holes, long after we cast the thing back whence it came. If you seek treasure here where the great dragon lies, turn back. There is nothing for you here but fire and death. It is within, all-consuming. And even those who escape it and go further below do not come out intact. Yet do not be hasty to go below. For there are swift ways to fall, all ending in a bath of liquid fire for those who dare try to go through the wrong doors. Yes, the wrong doors, for this is not a place abandoned. Those who make it their home have sworn loyalty to their draconic god, and will do anything to see him reborn. The flames of destruction are those of rebirth to the cult. Traps you shall find aplenty, for to guard such a hall as is believed, there must needs be traps. Yet always be wary, for what is a trap and what you think is a trap may yet blend together. And heed that you know what treasure you seek, for even that may be against you. And should you dare make it below, for I too heard the beautiful sound luring me closer, yet I dared not speak of that sound. Heed the balance of all things. Whatever is down there seeks to ensure that balance is to remain. I cannot walk, I cannot stand. All I can do is pray they do not cast this journal into the fire, so that whatever damned souls enter this cursed place after me learn of its horror and flee with their lives. The rest of the pages have not been written in, Most of them are covered in sand or are just blank. There are some that look to have writing in them, but it is smeared completely, and some of the pages are torn, burned away. Hard to decipher what was in them.
Where exactly did you find it?
Buried in the sand, a couple of yards away from the entrance.
No remains nearby?
Nope. So that was a whole lot of fun. We're going to be heading back to the hall. Anything else you wanted to know?
You lot? Probably looks back at the rest of the party.
I'm not sure.
No sign of these Dragotha people?
If they are indeed a cult, that would make the humanoid footprints and boot prints make sense if they're traveling into and out of Lair.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, great. Cool. Well, thanks. Yep. Yep. I'm all good.
All right. The scouts look at the rest of you for any more questions, and assuming you have none, step away from the alley, walk past you, and out into the streets of Moththorn.
Well,
Still
so
in
now
for
what?
this?
Oh, absolutely. We've invested a lot of money into this. And just for further incentive, if we don't do anything, we're probably going to be on Paul Ed's shit list, more so than I already am.
Yeah.
This is true.
So congratulations, you all have been entrapped into an expedition. Anyway,
Well,
look, saying things about there not being treasure. Listen, clearly we just gotta go deeper and we'll find something of worth. Even if we don't find piles of gold there, which why wouldn't there be? It's a dragon's lair, there's always piles of gold. We can at least find something maybe cursed we can chain up and bring back for a tidy profit.
If there is one cliche I found whilst writing Scam, it's gonna be that stupid line of maybe the real treasure is the friends we made along the way.
That's literally the biggest lie in the world.
I'd say
Yeah, I
real
know,
treasure
I
would
hate
probably
that.
be the elimination of dragon cultists. But
That too. That's also a big boon. But like, if we find any powerful like cursed items down there, we could like box them up and ship them to our enemies. It would be really funny.
That's not a bad idea.
So get a package one day and you open it and bam, you're cursed. Oh, it's hilarious.
Well,
speak from
I'd rather-
experience.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'd rather if we can avoid any curses if at all possible, I'd rather we do. I've
Yeah,
already had
I'm
to
gonna
deal with
make
one
sure I
enough.
prepare those precautions.
alright.
That said, we all good on our new hirelings?
Absolutely.
Excellent. I mean, I don't want to be racist, but like the Dragonborn definitely gives me weird vibes.
She's pretty cool.
I mean, I'm not saying she's not cool. I'm just saying she gives me weird vibes.
Why?
I think she's just overeager.
I don't know, an overeager Dragonborn walking into the lair of a dragon cult, worshipping their dragon god. I'm just saying. But hey,
Well-
who am I to judge?
Well, if she turns tail, we can sort her out and take our money back.
You mean kill her? Yeah, let's do it.
No,
No,
we're
no,
not
no,
killing
no.
anyone.
I meant like if she turns tail.
Oh,
We're
we'll get
still not
to that when it
killing
comes.
All right, fine.
Alright, let's head back.
All right. You head back into the cantina. Sora looks over as you enter. I thought you said we were going to meet at the center of town later.
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'm staying here and getting shit-faced.
Okay.
Alright.
Concur!
That's
So, Corellian, did you want to go to that brewery or do you just want to go to sleep?
Breweries.
what time is it actually?
Early evening.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, just stop by the brewery. Maybe we can pass by, check out some beasts of burden, see if there's anything worth nabbing.
Yeah, good call. I mean, I'm not too sure what would be good going through steep mountains, especially if we're going, over and through. As opposed
Yeah,
to-
well, let's see what they got, and we'll go to the brewery. We don't have to buy anything now. We'll just see what they got.
Alright.
what do you
I'm
say,
gonna stay
Tessa?
here.
Do you have any?
No, I
Alright.
just want to go to bed early.
You guys go on ahead. I think I'm gonna stay back as well.
All right.
All right. As everyone who's looking for the brewery and the menagerie heads out, you head up to the barkeep and ask about a room. He scoffs. Room? This is Mothorn. You sleep in tents like the rest of us.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, I suppose.
There's really nowhere else at all?
If there was anywhere else, someone's already taken it long before you got here.
Like, not even a stable or anything?
If you want to sleep in shit, be my guest.
Okay, yeah, no. Tents are fine, thank you very much.
Bear in mind that Scam... Oh, yeah. Scam has indeed offered a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Scam did say this was the bottom of the heap.
And Scam has also offered you guys before the chance of an extra-dimensional lodging.
Yeah. In which case, I'll just get a drink for now.
Okay. All right. And you get another mug of mead. Meanwhile, I believe it is Corellian and Scam who are headed to the brewery. You push open the heavy doors. I say dwarves because there is an older dwarf who slowly turns to you, does not bother to get over and out of his rocking chair as you enter.
Hi, Scam Likely. Nice to meet you. We're looking for the good shit.
Well, you've come to the wrong place. This is more fun.
Yeah, that was the joke. Yeah, no, we just come here to see what you got.
All right. Gestures to menu off to the side.
Hey, Corellian, get a flask here. Look at that.
Perfect. Yep. I will buy a flask and... 3 bottles.
All right. The dwarf hands over a flask. It is allegedly emblazoned with the image of the Greater Mothorn Area Brewery. In reality, it's a terrible sticker that's already peeling off.
Perfect.
What is black tea? Is it something like strong or?
It's tea.
Oh, well, that's a letdown. At a brewery? Okay.
Some people don't like alcohol. Those people are idiots, but they have money.
But why would they come to a brewery if they don't like alcohol? I'm not going to ask.
Those people are idiots, but they have money.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm good. You got 3 bottles of moonshine. We'll be fine.
Actually, sorry, words seem to be escaping me at the moment. I'll actually, go for some... Would there be a way, if one were to buy, like, ale, to transport it? Like, because it's per mug, but, like, how would one buy some for the road?
Probably we buy a barrel and we can just fill it with
Buy
that.
a barrel, pour ale in there.
We have a water barrel, we could always get an ale barrel.
Shit ton of ale. I don't know if that's worth it.
I know, do they have any barrels for sale? Like, can we just buy one of their kegs?
Wholesale deals are usually for the cantina. How much are you willing to offer?
How much does the cantina pay?
Cantina pays, let's say, about 100 times what you see on the menu. So if you're looking for ale, that would be 40 gold for a cask.
It's pretty pricey. It might be a little. You know what? Nah. Thanks for the information, but now we'll be fine. We got moonshine. It's fine.
The dwarf just goes back to rocking in his chair.
So, do you plan to share those, Corellian, or are those just for you?
I suppose I can share.
Okay. I mean, I know that you can drink a lot. I mean, so like
what?
Like, you know, if you ever wanted to just drink a fuck ton of moonshine to see who can hold it down better.
I would ask if you were propositioning me, but yeah, sure. Once we're out of
Like,
Hawthorne, probably.
Not in Mawthorn, no. You know what? Actually, just for you make it 4 bottles. I put down the silver for another bottle of moonshine. All right, good. Let's go look at those beasts of burden then,
Yes.
and then call it a day.
Before you do, I remembered a feature that Jenna has that I rolled for and it triggered.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to explain?
So as she tries to cast suggestion to get someone else to pay, to pay for her drinks, she did, she just vanished, appeared right next to them, laughs, and just starts teleporting around the cantina wildly.
Wild magic!
She's a wild magic.
She's a wild magic sorcerer!
Oh my goodness.
Fucking fantastic. I've been waiting for this!
I think this... I take it back. It's a terrible idea to bring her along.
Cut back real quickly.
Absolutely. Cutting back.
Hey, are you... you just... His words keep cutting out every time that she flashes. Are you... okay?
Oh, I'm doing great, and don't worry. I leave several people speechless, she says, running a hand through her hair.
That's not what I was referring to.
Now she's just being extra.
After about a minute, the teleportation stops.
Had fun.
Absolutely, she says, as the man she cast suggestion on pays for another round of mead.
You know, Quintessa, what I really wouldn't give for my father's black tea right about now.
Yeah. What a mood.
Meanwhile, Scam and Corellian head into Mawthorn Menagerie, which just has a bunch of screaming animals in cages of various sizes that are clearly not big enough for them. You enter...
Like starts for a second, like grabs his heart and is just like, ugh. Sorry, I just had a flashback to my family. Alright, let's see what they got.
You enter, and the goblin behind the counter immediately yells over at you, "What do you want?"
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
"Bad! What do you want?"
Hey, fuck you, for one. Two, we're looking for... I'm saying all this in Goblin. We're looking at what kind of beast of burden you got.
Bulls! A lot of bulls! Also got a horse! Just the one!
Nothing else?
Yeah, the rat men took the other horses.
Where are the rat men going?
Southeast somewhere. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, no, fuck those guys. How do the bulls fare out in the, in the wastes?
Well, let me put it this way. Got a lot of the devil's juice coming in.
Ah, fair. Well, great. All right, have a nice day. I turn back to Colin and say, yeah, there's nothing worth getting here.
Did you translate any of that conversation
Nope.
otherwise? Sick.
Yeah, there's nothing worth getting here.
Alright.
What's your name, pal?
My name is...
You bet it is.
Of course I bet it is. I know my own fucking name.
Oh, I mean, they got more than bulls. You lied to me, Alex.
I did, in fact, lie to you.
You did, in fact, lie to me. Yeah, I mean, unless you can see the use in bringing along, like, a lizard or a goat, I think we'll be fine.
I mean, goats would at least fare decently up mountains, but I wouldn't...
Honestly, we got a clockwork spider. Yeah. Alright, well, it was worth looking, but I think we'll be fine.
Yeah,
Alright.
spiders don't need to eat.
Yeah. So, I don't know how to say, we'll walk out. I don't know how to say this, Corellian, but, do you wanna, like, help fuck with Mal and Quintessa?
I'm listening.
Come with me, we'll talk. I wanna walk back over to wherever Mal and Quintessa will be setting up their tent for the night.
Alright. I'm assuming that, drinking is now over and everyone is, in fact, setting up the tent for the night.
Yeah.
As we're walking over, I whisper to Corellian and I say, so here's the deal. You just need to, like...
Brilliant drops into Draconic.
Yeah, I'm all speaking in Draconic now. So here's the deal.
You need to just kind of go with it. Just like act like you know what the fuck I'm talking about, and like vouch for it. You'll just go, just play along with it.
Cause significant bodily harm?
Only minor bruising.
Alright.
Great. Great. Yeah, we'll walk over to where everyone is. All right. Hey, what's up? We're back. So what's the tent situation? Are we doing what we talked about before? Quintessa and Mal, Corellian, and Momo, and me and Jibidi?
Yes?
That sounds
That
about
work?
right.
All right. Listen, Mal, Quintessa, I know that these sort of, especially you, Quintessa, I know that this sort of environment is really outside of your comfort zone. I know that it's not exactly your preference. Am I wrong in assuming that?
I mean, I prefer the studies of it as opposed to experiencing it.
Yeah. Look, I offered this before, but I feel that since we're in Mothorn, I could give you guys a hand, and I don't want you to feel like you're going to get robbed in the middle of the night or stabbed by any local ne'er-do-wells. How about I create a comfortable and secure extra-dimensional pocket for you people to sleep in? You can breathe in it. You can sleep in it. It's perfectly spacious and comfortable.
How common are stabbings?
I think we have like a board or something that has like it's like days since last stabbing. It's always been at 0 for as long as I can remember.
Are you asking for a price for this?
No, I'm just... Listen, I've been a kind of a dick lately, and I figured I would give you a gesture of, hey, you two are the married... Well, not married, but you two are the couple, and you might want a little bit more privacy and safety for the night. Right?
Right.
Okay, looks, yeah, Quintessa.
I mean, I suppose.
Great. I mean, yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure.
I guess so.
Yeah, give me one of your ropes.
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
All right. I walk outside the tent, and I just begin working through some arcane preparations. I kind of begin rubbing some things on the ends of the rope, and then just smack a tuning fork against the ground, just kind of move it up and down the length of the rope for a while, and then the rope levitates 60 feet up in the air.
I hate you so much.
It levitates 60 feet up in the air, and it just ends. It just goes up 60 feet. So if you climb up that, there's a portal to an extra dimensional space.
Scamuel Felonius Likely, do you think I am fucking stupid?
No, I can show you the portal. I can do it.
This looks very unsafe.
Here, I'll show you, okay? I grab the rope, and I slowly begin climbing up the rope, and then I get to the top of the rope, and then I just put my hand through, my hand vanishes.
No, I can see it as practical, but...
What's going on?
Would she recognize the spell? Because out of character, I recognize the spell.
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
How can I make you roll lower?
I don't think she... Oh no, she's good in Arcana.
Malifane has been in his father's studies long enough. He'll offer advantage.
Oh, thank you, babe.
No, you're the worst. You're the worst. You're killing the yes and. You're killing the yes and.
You're killing the yes and.
You're killing the scene. You killed it.
You've heard of a spell known as Rope Trick. It does indeed lead to an extra dimensional space up at the top of the rope, which is just completely leading upwards 60 feet into the air. You also heard that it lasts for an hour.
Yeah. Well, this is beautiful accommodations, Scam. But unless you want to keep casting the spell over and over again, I think I'll pass for now.
Quintessa, I'm an artificer. You've seen the strange shit I make. I can keep this as perpetual.
Oh, you need sleep eventually.
No, I can do it without sleep. I listen, you've seen me do funky magic things. I can just make this stay up for the next 9
well,
hours.
I mean, if they're going to pass on
You
an
know-
opportunity like that,
You know, Scamiel, I'm inclined to believe you, but could you... You know, I still don't think this portal actually works.
I'm still up in the air. I'm like literally like I'm basically just fisting the portal right now.
His hand
Like,
has disappeared through a portal, and you're saying that you don't believe it works, Malafin.
I'm still not... No, he has a
I
smirk on
climb
his face.
all the
I'm
way
still
in
not
it.
Malafane shoots an arrow into his butt. Just
what,
to
you can't?
throw him
I'm
there.
You can't. I'm in the portal. You can't shoot me.
Bitch, you
I'm
can't
gone.
shoot me.
Disadvantage.
No, like, literally, I'm in another dimension. You can't shoot me.
Roll again. Roll with disadvantage to see if you can get it before Scam gets him.
Sorry, what was that?
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Disadvantage?
Roll again to see if you hit Scam before he gets... Okay, 17.
I cast shield. Oh, I don't have shield prepared. Fuck. Wait, do I? No, I do. I do have it prepared. Fuck you.
Oh, good.
It misses. Wait, hold on. No, fuck! It just hits. It's a 21. God damn it.
No, disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Oh.
In that case, I'm going to...
Yeah, shield does work. Yeah, the shield does work.
I'm going to use something else then. I'm going to use...
You do not have the
Rose.
time. I'm ruling that right now. Scam just climbs into
okay.
the portal.
And I quickly stick my head through and say, "Hey, fuck you!" And I go back in.
Scam,
Well-
I may not be known for making the smartest decisions, but I'm not stupid.
I don't think
Neither of us are.
I can actually. I poke my head back through. I can actually. I can. It's like living in a big floating glass box. I mean, fine. If you guys want to miss out on this, I'm sure Corellian and Momo would love to stay up here in comfort. I mean, I was telling Corellian the entire way here that I can keep this thing up for at about 12 hours.
Well,
I mean, fuck it. If you guys don't want to take advantage, why not?
well,
you seem
I don't
very
want.
keen about this, Corellian.
Sorry, what did you say? I didn't.
You seem very keen about this.
I think Corellian's pretty keen on not getting stabbed.
Yeah,
Well, Here's the
basically.
thing, I don't want to be unfair to anybody, so if you have this up, then maybe we should all stay in there.
How do I put this lightly? We
You know
don't
what?
want to
That's a
sleep in the
good
same room
idea.
as you because of the things you might do as a couple.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
come on. This isn't the first time that we've all done this.
Look, I like sex, I'm not promiscuous!
That's not what I'm talking about.
You hear
Oh,
Debexy
really?
yell, "Hey, nice!"
We've all slept in this. We've all slept in the same general space. Come on.
Yeah, that was before we were trapped. Never mind. Fuck it.
Listen, if you, at the very least, would you like to check out the space to determine if you want to actually do it or not?
Okay, I will check out the
Okay,
space.
I will
climb
climb
up.
down the rope. Malafane and Quintessa, please go on up.
Alright, climbs up.
Does Mal also climb up?
Are you sure about this?
Come on, babe!
Listen, you can just go inside, like, look around for a minute, and if you don't like it, you can leave.
If something happens while we're in there, the next arrow is going to hit.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, I can shoot 3 now.
Oh. Yeah, he climbs up.
All right.
Okay, once they disappear through the portal, I immediately take off my bag of holding, take a deep breath, and I say to Corellian, "Hold me." And I just jump in the bag, and then before I do, I dispel rope.
Fucking called it.
I'm going to,
Stow that bag,
yeah.
I guess. Fine.
So they immediately fall 60 feet.
Bam! They slam into the ground, as does, I think, Corellian if he's able to hold the bag.
Wait.
No, Corellian wasn't up there. Corellian was not up in the
Scam
box.
climbed down.
I
gave
climbed
me
down.
His bag of holding. And
Okay.
then jumped into the bag.
Okay,
Yeah,
never
yeah.
mind. Just Mal and Quintessa fall to the ground.
Okay, do you want to know the best part about this? Quintessa's health is now 69.
Nice!
Nice.
Scam's hands like pop out of the bag for a second.
Oh, no. Ellie is holding that bag closed and counting.
Good.
Well,
for the
Malafane
record,
looks to
I get-
Quintessa and says, "So, you sure that wasn't unwarranted?"
well, it's nice to know what a lying piece of shit he is. Let's go back to the tent.
Mhm.
And no one ever tried to incite me. Who's really at fault here?
Well, I thought it would be too obvious.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
Excuse me,
usually
once.
allow insight checks against other players.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Valid.
And that's why you never trust me. Excuse me 1 second.
What are you shooting at?
Oh my god! At the back.
I thought we
guess.
just fell. We just fell. Who do you
What
think
are
I'm
you
aiming
shooting
at?
at?
What are you shooting
He's
Scam's
at?
not
not there.
fucking here.
Scams?
You
Scam's
don't-
not here. You do not see him. He
Unless you can
fucked
guess
off.
he's in the back.
In that case, I guess I'm holding my action until tomorrow morning.
I think that
No.
Doesn't work like that.
Does not work
By
like
the way,
that.
I think I can hold my breath for 4 minutes.
Carlene is counting.
Good.
At about 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
At that point, I'm taking death saves. 30 seconds? I would have taken...
Wait, would you be taking death save?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yes,
wait.
just-
Where is the bag?
just-
Where is the bag?
In Caroline's
I'm
hands.
holding it.
Can I hold
Okay,
that for a second?
Stop, please. I was trying to
Okay.
say something.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, I didn't realize that 30 seconds would be that bad. Like, after, like, just as it hits 4 minutes, then. Enough to make you sweat, I will let you out.
Oh my god! Oh my god, I almost died! Oh my god!
Ah, thank you for that.
What the fuck?
You know what? I think we're even now.
Okay, shield and I block it. Oh yeah, it was a natural 20, I couldn't, fuck.
Yeah.
I
Wait, that
Put
old
my-
roll
my-
doesn't count. There's no way his old roll counts.
Yeah, I was gonna
No.
say.
Yeah.
All right, fine. No, you know what? You're right. You are absolutely right. Let's
That is-
do a re-roll.
Then I cast shield and that one works. Okay, we're good.
and I put my plate armor, like my chest plate armor in front of him to block the arrow.
Momo, that's really stupid because that will damage you, where a scam
Yeah,
would
that
not
would
be
hit you.
damaged at all.
Yeah.
No, I like.
You can't take off armor that quickly. You cannot take armor off that
Okay,
quickly.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Your armor
Alright,
takes
forget-
like 15
Okay,
minutes to
alright,
remove.
forget what I said.
This
I
is
was
a
also going to
disaster.
say you cannot justify what he's did. So
I think
I mean, I can justify it. Well done. And I just go back
Thanks.
to my
high five. Nope. All right, sounds good. Thank you, Corellian, for nearly killing me, but at the same time protecting me.
oh yeah, one for you too. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Carlene
You fire
just
off an arrow.
grins a feral grin. I really want to play that game.
Corellian doesn't even move as the
I don't
arrow
know.
takes
You
against the plate
started it,
armor.
didn't you? I don't know. You started it, didn't you?
Malafane
not
of
the
all
kobold!
people! Malafane, you of all people should really know better than to start an argument with me right now.
Yeah, you're right. You're too stubborn, anyways.
Can I kill him?
Fuck off, you piece of shit.
Just
Okay,
for the
already
record,
there.
for the record, the way that literally Corellian is, from my, if my memory serves correctly, holding a bag that is just Scam's head poking out of it.
I know that. I love that
Climb out at any time.
I
You
hate
have a really
everything about this.
Corellian, you have very strong arms.
I dropped the bag.
Yeah. I climb out of the bag. That was
Hey,
pretty
so
funny.
can we all be friends and just go to bed?
Can we all simultaneously yell no?
No.
No!
No, we
Understandable,
No,
have a
we
good
can't.
night.
All right.
That was worth it. I think that was worth it, Corellian.
Yeah. Yeah.
No?
no.
Do you want to... Okay, wait. Did I do something wrong? Where did I fuck up?
It didn't work.
They fell, didn't they?
It didn't work. Scab.
Okay, we'll workshop a new prank and get them back later. Hey, do you want me to kill Malafane in his sleep for you?
Malafane chucks an apple at him.
I'm literally out of your earshot.
I have a passive perception of 21, you
I
fool.
We've walked away.
A Goliath walks up to Malafane in your tent, punches you in the face, stop metagaming, and walks away.
To answer your question, no.
Okay. But let me know if you ever change your mind.
All right. Night passes in Mawthorn. And just barely, you avoided the "did you get robbed in the night" check.
Woo!
Oh shit!
But somebody else got stabbed in the night.
Yep. There's now 2 dead goblins in the tent next to you.
Oh shit! They killed Dennis.
You didn't actually know that guy, did you?
No, I'm just fine. Just literally no.
All right. You head out towards the middle of town. Takes a while to actually find them because everyone's pushing and shoving. But you look up, and among the tabaxi that are hanging out on the roof, Kellen is also there. He waves, shouts out something, points you out, and the rest of the hirelings gather around you. So, when are we heading out? Says Kellen.
I look at the rest of the group.
Now it's all the same for everyone else.
Yeah? Looks to me.
Unless there's any last minute, second business. Nope. Good.
Nope.
Nope.
We go.
Alright. And you head out of Mothorn and into the southeastern deserts and badlands of Irion.
Fuck yeah.
Hey. Shit sucks here. It sucks super hard here.
It's no good.
So for reference, for the spells I'm preparing, I'm still keeping create food and water prepared. So I will cast that this again at the start of our day, just so we have our food for the entire day, for the next 24 hours, as well as just refreshing any water we may have consumed.
Cool.
And I'm just gonna prepare some other spells. So
Nice.
I'm assuming just straight for Dragotha's lair? Ignore that roll, please.
Yeah?
Yep.
No, I see it.
See what?
Don't make the Goliath come punch you.
Yeah. I smell metagaming.
I smell pennies.
Alright.
Terrible.
You head through the Badlands and up into the mountains, where it is much slower going as you clamber up the sides of rocky hills and dales and whatnot. The spider is fine, and Kellen is fine, and because you have climbing gear and this is just a travel montage, the rest of you do okay. Everyone else is just kind of lumbering along behind you, gasping for air occasionally, climbing back up to catch up to where you were, and then you're already ahead, and you hear, "Oh, come on!" Until eventually...
Suck it up, Jenna.
Until eventually you get to the top of a mountain where there's a cave, and you make camp inside of it.
Nice.
Excellent.
How deep is the cave? Is it just a shallow thing? Can you see the back of it?
It's reasonably shallow.
That's fine.
There
Cool.
are no signs of recent animal inhabitants, are there?
Nature check.
Ooh, I'll do that.
I'll give you advantage for that.
Okay.
Alright then.
Okay. Big shrug.
Well, I'll just keep an eye on Moska and see if she gets really interested in sniffing any particular spots.
Moska is busy rolling on her back and displaying her belly for Jenna.
Aww.
That's adorable.
Queen. Well, if Moska is okay with her, then I guess she can't be all that bad.
Because you have a lot of hirelings, you can in fact ask them to help you on watch if any of you are interested on taking watch.
Fuck
take
yes! I
second
want to
watch.
get to know Kellen. He's adorable.
Alright.
Hello, sleep-deprived gnome. Do you want to help me on watch?
He looks around, ducks his eyes off to the sides. Okay.
All right. Good.
I want to ask Hargrim for help with my second watch.
Excellent.
Ooh, do I actually want to have someone help him with the... On one hand, I don't need it. On the other hand, it would be nice to talk to someone, so...
Choose Jenna and I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
about to
but-
say, like,
okay,
choose your
but
next
hear me
people
out.
wisely.
Real talk, though, hear me out. I am legitimately interested as to why she makes these demands of high income, yet is hardly known. So that's why I would choose her.
Yeah, but
Okay.
think though, but in character, like, think
Yeah,
in
in character, though,
and think
yeah.
of Quintessa.
Yes, I know.
I mean,
I
she'll
think
let
that-
it slide.
That's the social.
I feel like Malphine is kind of oblivious to that, though, at the moment, so...
Because here's the thing, she trusts Malphine, she doesn't trust Jenna, so, like, she'd let it slide as long as Jenna didn't do anything.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. So, first watch is Quintessa and Kellen.
Alright. Is this with advantage, or are we just both doing it?
This is with advantage. Kellen's helping.
Cool. Can I speak to Kellen whilst we're doing this?
Absolutely, yes.
Alright, let me roll first. Perception. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You quickly realize that Kellen is not particularly good on watch, so you have to carry most of it, and it's not going great.
I just speak to him. You don't sleep a lot, do you?
No. Town like Malthorn, you really can't afford to for too long, otherwise, end up stabbed, probably.
No, I know the feeling. I've lived on the streets before.
He just slowly nods.
So, what do you do besides, stealing, I guess?
He, looks up, raises an eyebrow. Welcome to my line of work. I, do whatever puts gold in my pocket and food in my belly.
Yeah, I used to do so as well. But that's kind of behind me now.
He pulls out a pipe, lights up a tinderbox, starts smoking it.
Okay.
Do you want to make an insight check?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for saying.
Why?
You don't detect anything particularly off about this behavior.
I have inspiration.
Oh,
Hey,
go
I
for
know
it.
why he looks tired and red eyes.
Alright,
Hey!
There we go.
excellent. Kellen, from the way he keeps casting side glances at everyone, doesn't trust a whole lot of people. In fact, he's pretty sure, and you're pretty sure that he's pretty sure, he thinks anyone who is nice to him is hiding evil intent or intends to take advantage of him, probably due to growing up in Mawthorn.
Oh, baby boy! Alright, she's just like, listen, we're not going to hurt you, you know.
He quickly looks over, looks back at the rest. They're all busy trying to hurt each other. What's me added to that pile?
Listen, I don't really know most of them either. But give it time. It's, they're a little awkward and crazy and destructive, but they have their good moments.
I'm sure they do, he says in a voice that is very clearly not.
Okay, well, give it quite a bit of time, and we'll pay you well for it, and you'll see.
Hey, at least I understand.
Everyone, I think, is just dealing with their own demons right now.
He, slowly nods, finishes the pipe. I'm gonna go to bed. The Birdman, he was on watch next, right?
Yes, I'll go wake him up.
Thanks.
Poke Momo awake. It's your turn.
Alright, thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
And is Hagrim asleep?
Or is he, like, still awake?
Hargrim is asleep.
Oh, no. Okay, so I kind of, like, quietly go over to him and tap his shoulder, his very taut shoulder.
He is not roused.
Hagrid, and I kind of like shake his shoulder a little bit.
Yeah. What?
Do you want to take second watch with me? Quintessa and Kellen just finished, and I think I can use some company.
Oh, yeah, of course. Be right with you, he says, stretching and sitting up and heading over to take watch with you.
Yay, I made a friend! Okay. And I have advantage, right?
Yes.
I'm literally imagining this absolute beefcake unit just next to this small bird.
It's my new Thapagath!
I think... How tall is Momo?
He just recently got to 4 foot.
He's not that much beefy. He's not that much taller than Momo. He's 3 inches taller than Momo.
Okay.
Alright. You scout over, looking down the mountain to see if anything's happening. Looks like nothing.
Seems a bit, uneventful.
Sometimes uneventful is good. Uneventful doesn't get you kicked out of taverns.
I've never been to an uneventful tavern before.
Well, that's the good life, little man.
I mean, sometimes it can be, but other times it's just obnoxious. Because every tavern I go into, like I said, is very eventful and is always, most of the time, leads up to very depressing ways of drinking.
Well, then you're not doing it right.
What's the point of drinking if it's not to forget your troubles?
The point of drinking is to have a good time, little man. You go out with your friends, loosen up your tongue a little bit. It's all in good fun. You'll have plenty of memories, assuming, of course, you don't black out, in which case you're doing it wrong.
I don't think I ever recall blacking out drunk, but I do barely remember, as to say, one time where I got particularly fucked up when... Feels so nice to say that word.
It really does, don't it?
I'm not really one for cussing. It's not how I was raised. Where did you grow up?
I grew up around Moorthorn. Used to have a little family home. I say family home, but it's not like one of the ancient great halls like over in Circus Cole. It was more a place where my dad went to retire. Then it burned to the ground and we needed the money again, so we went back into brewing.
How long did it take you to learn how to brew?
Not very long at all. Only a good 30, 40 years.
What?
Only a good 30, 40 years. Is that a long time for a bird?
It's about my natural lifespan.
That would be a long time.
Well, it's always interested me about how you could make something so powerful in a tankard.
Well, there's an art to it, and mastering that art, that's the dream, lad. To make the best damn mug of mead in all the land.
What does a good mug of mead taste like? How do you know its quality?
Well, he pulls out some brewer's supplies. Let me show you.
I'm so privileged! Yay!
Yay! He's made an alright mug of mead.
Oh.
So not that. Could do better. I don't really have fresh ingredients on hand, but what can you do?
Well, that's pretty damn good cup of meat, if you ask me.
Aye, so it is. On that note, I should probably sleep this one off. You want me to go wake your half-elf friend?
That'd be really cool. Thank you.
Excellent! Hey, Marvin!
Jesus! I'm awake!
You're on what?
Oh, God, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Hagrid.
Hargrim laughs, sets down, and immediately goes back to snoring.
I was in the middle of a nice dream, and I got woken up.
I'm so
You
sorry.
both.
I go back into the tent with Corellian and I kind of just lay there until I eventually fall asleep.
Malifane, who's on watch with you?
Jenna is.
Yeah, hard no on that one.
What's up?
No, I'm just saying your fiance's not gonna like that.
Why wouldn't she like that? It's just one of our allies, right?
You know what? You're actually right. Have a good night. I lean back over, I roll over, and go, there's these...
I love Scam so much! Out of
Malifane
character.
Malifane just raises an eyebrow. Okay then.
So
How is-
oblivious.
Did you say something?
No, of course not. Why would I say something?
Oh yeah, good night to you too, Momo.
Night, Scam.
How did your watch go?
Uneventful, but turns out that, Hargrim knows how to make some pretty damn good mead. And he let me try some, and he kind of like, fiddles with his head feathers a little. It's very, very nice.
I'm glad to hear that we have some excellent people in our party.
Definitely. Have a good watch.
Have a good night. Hmm?
Jenna? Really?
What's wrong?
He kind of has this, like, dumbfounded look on his face. Are you serious?
Hey, Momo, do you have my eye cream?
Kind
Okay.
of, like, pats his pockets.
You're gonna talk, leave tent. Krellin, like, rolls over and shoves their face into Mosco's fur.
The gears
And he kind of, like,
turn.
steps out.
I sit up, I'm like, God, damn it. I lumber over to Momo, and I just like, yeah, you know, my bottle of eye cream about yay big, and I hold a glass vial that I've magically inscribed the words "shut the fuck up" on. This one looks like this.
Yeah.
The gears turn
right.
in Malifane's head,
And I go to
and he just lets out the loud, well, not the loud, the
Don't
most
metagame, you know
annoyed
what it is.
sigh. The most annoyed sigh that he can muster, while still keeping quiet. Okay,
Got it.
it's not like that.
Are you going
She
to join me
seems to
on
be
watch or
this-
not? Jenna calls from the entrance.
Right, I'll be right there. I'll talk to you about this later, Momo. Have a good night.
He nods and goes back to sleep.
I walk over back to my bedroll and I glide down and I just kind of like look back towards the cave entrance. I just mutter under my breath, being like, "Hey, Dragotha, I'm coming to steal your shit." And I fall asleep.
Oh, that's great. Terrible, but great.
I love him.
All right. You sit on watch with Jenna. Everything looks quiet. Jenna turns over to you. So your friends are interesting.
They're a motley crew, yeah.
That's certainly a phrase I'd use to describe them. Still, they do pay, and they pay quite well. So that's appreciated.
They're people that I've come to know well, and I trust them. Most of them. But, you know, we have to work together if we're going to, you know, clear out a common enemy.
I suppose. What exactly is your enemy? I thought we were just going into the desert to look for treasure.
It's complicated. It's a giant web of what's it that I am still trying to figure out myself. I thought I knew what it was, but I guess I still have some more soul searching to do on that.
Sounds intriguing, but if it is indeed that complicated, I doubt we have the time to pore over all of it.
Not entirely, no. But enough about me. I have some questions regarding you, if that's okay, Jen.
Oh, of course, she says, immediately, swirling around to face you, hands under her chin.
Okay, easy there. Easy there. So, what is an actress like you doing in a place like Moththorn, if I may be so bold as to ask?
You'd be surprised how much coin they're willing to pay for a smile and a wink down here.
It's just I'd think that, well, with someone of your... And he kind of hesitates. Oh, actually, I can't even think of it. It's not notoriety, because that's,
talent.
Thank you. With someone of your talent, you'd want to find a place that's more hoity-toity, or someplace of a little bit more possibilities?
Oh, I come and go all sorts of places, and my travels just happen to take me here. Is it wrong to get bored and have a little bit of wanderlust, Malphane?
I suppose not. I can certainly think of a few people who would agree with that.
Besides, if there is indeed treasure out here, well, that's going to pay the bills a lot quicker than it would performing in some bar up in Baylight.
Baylight?
Just as an example,
So you've been there before.
I've been all across Arion. I told you, I'm famous.
With all due respect, Miss Jade, I've heard your name once before, and I mean this in the nicest of ways, but... Oh, never mind.
Well, I'm very sorry if you don't get out much, Malphane.
Yeah. Me too.
And the sun starts rising.
Did you just get called a...
You just got called a simp.
You said it on me!
I thought I was getting called a recluse.
He just called you a simp.
Oh, you fucking...
Oh, honey.
Just got simp in this
slaughtered.
group.
You just got slaughtered.
Yeah,
man.
get fucking wrecked.
Oh, man.
Right.
Scam wakes up that morning and he goes, yes! No scary dragon dreams. Yes! Fuck you, Dragotha! Fuck you,
So
Dragotha.
you
say
also
something.
suffer from nightmares.
What? Nope, shit. You didn't hear anything. I did not cast Gift of Gab, so I can't erase that. Damn it!
It's okay. He kind of
No, it's fine. Let's go.
I have living nightmares. It's called writer's block.
If it makes you
Oh,
feel any better,
jeez,
I've
all
had
right.
nightmares of Dragotha myself.
Over dramatic much? Once again, create food and water for our day supplies.
Thank you.
You clamber through the hills and mountains, and as you do so, and morning stretches into afternoon, you realize you have passed nothing living for the last several miles. This place is an absolute dead zone. And as you head further south, it gets hot. Not just regular desert levels of heat, but blazingly, uncomfortably hot. And you see smoke billowing from the horizon. Following it down to the base of a mountain, where black rocks jut out like jagged teeth, making the mouth of a cave look very much like the actual mouth, from which you can see occasional bursts of smoke and a fiery glow. You have found the lair of Dragotha.
Hey!
And that's where we're going to end our session, because we are overtime.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Post-show is going to be very short, and we will see you all next week for more Fallen Empires. Tune in Thursday for Campbell Conspiracy 2, Friday is Psychonauts, and Sunday is Discord Murder Party. Woo! See y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.